found an operational stream.
This time I'm calling it the Odyssey of the Dragonlord and the Dragonslayer.
That is...
Instead of
see.
just Odyssey of the Dragonlords.
So you are a dragonlord, and I am a dragonslayer. Intriguing.
We are online, by the way, now.
Oh.
Read this real quick. The future of Tylea looks grim. Monsters menace the road, and corruption threatens the cities. The storm god Sidon demands daily sacrifices at every temple, and his sister wife Lufina kidnaps children for her secret rituals. The 5 gods who once protected the settlers are silent, and now the oracle has prophesied that the doom of Tylea, the death of the gods, the destruction of Mitros, and the annihilation of the mortal races. You are one of a group of warriors who have been summoned to the Heartland in an attempt to avert this coming catastrophe. You each have your reasons for answering the call, but rumors of your coming have already spread across the lands. So each of you has been... I'll change the map to more regional. This is the region of the Heartlands. And you have been given a letter with instructions to meet up here at the Sour Vintage, a crossroad inn. You've traveled far from different areas of Tylea to meet up here with a bard who has who has written you, named Kyra. I'll put you here on the map of the Sour Vintage, and I'll roll for who arrives first. That would be you, Xenon.
Xenon.
Sorry.
Xenon. You see a rather bronze skin, from what little skin you can see, individual with a hood and dark glasses come in to the inn and head straight for the bard as if they already know exactly who they are. Sit down next to them, order a
She's not
drink.
there yet. Or she's not.
Oh.
You can't see her in the tavern.
Oh, okay. So looks around the tavern for the bard, as if she already knows what she's looking for. Or they're looking for, I'm sorry. They. What they are looking for, and sits down as if waiting for someone.
The innkeeper comes towards you. Greetings. You see a older woman who has a prosthetic arm and a prosthetic leg and is missing one eye. And both of those limbs are made out of pure bronze. As she walks towards you, are you one of the people that Kyra has summoned?
Yes, summoned is an interesting word. Let us say this. When the Oracle gets a letter requesting her paramour come to an inn right away, it caused interest. So I'm here to satisfy that interest.
Alright. Then, Kyra has this already for you. She gives you a cup of low wine. That's basically the world's equivalent of beer here. Generally, people don't drink beer or mead. They drink either high wine or low wine. It's on her treat. She is upstairs right now, finishing some business, and then she will be joining you.
Well, thank you very much, but could I have some water? I find that when I get intoxicated, things go awry.
Sure, no problem. She walks away and...
Boil it first, please.
Sure.
I don't want to trots again.
Later on, a bit later on, with a backpack and stuff, Iris comes in. Oh, my lord consort. Where should I leave all the packages?
Next to me. I'll add them to my backpack momentarily.
All right. And she sits down and awaits. All right. Then.
So I'm next to Kyra right now.
Nope.
Oh.
Iris, can't you see the memo?
Oh.
Or
Okay.
Kyra is still upstairs. And then Monkey Evra arrives at the inn after being summoned by Kyra.
Oh, okay. I burst in through the doors and I just say, "Hello, good people." As I flutter my my wings with my mottled brown feathers, and I sort of dance towards the bar a little. I have a definite spring in my step. I'm wearing my armor and things, which is some pretty standard sort of leather fare with a few bronze sections. Yeah, and as I move towards the bar, my little my little clockwork raven, my Stimfey companion follows me, made of brass that has been darkened and stained. As I fold my arms on the counter and look at the innkeep, and I'm like, "Hello, hello, hello.
Hello there.
Hi. Hello. Isn't today just a great day?
Well, could have been better with the boar around. None of most of my customers right now are refugees or wounded. As you see here, a table full of hunters that are all heavily wounded. And you see here a bunch of farmers that right next to them, you can see that they're probably carrying all their possessions that they could carry.
Okay, if I had noticed that they were wounded and poor, me and Iris would have been tending to them.
They're just only like 2 minutes apart. So.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Of the arrival,
Yeah.
so.
Okay, I thought there would be like a half hour or something. All right, cool.
I sort of look around, sort of grimaced a little, and I said, "Wow, then I'm probably being very rude by being chipper. But I just feel so good today." Anyway, I have a letter saying I should meet someone here, and I was wondering if there was where I'm supposed to meet them. If you know,
Yeah.
Yes.
Kyra.
Yes,
Famous
that's the
bar
one.
from Mitros.
Yes.
She's upstairs right now finishing some business, but over there are two people as well that were also being summoned by her. Maybe you could sit with them until she's ready.
Will do. Will do. And
So,
I will just sort of skip over and take a seat.
you will notice that both Iris and the other person next to her are wearing sunglasses, and one of the people is heavily hooded and like appears trying not to be noticed.
Oh, yes. Oh. I will take my seat, taking note of that, and I'll be like, "Hello, hello.
Oh,
I
hi
see.
there.
I hear we're here to meet the same person. Are you hungover? You look hungover." Too much partying?
You see a head tilt, and a if you could see through the glasses, but you can't, you would just see a look of, I don't want to say contempt, but you know that look your dad gives you when it's like,
Yeah.
I'm not mad, I'm just disappointed.
Yeah.
It's that look.
Yes.
It's like, no, I am not drunk. As you can see, I've barely been nursing this low wine, and I've mostly been drinking this boiled water.
Oh.
Well, actually, I put tea in it. It's quite lovely. But I'm actually going to share this tea with some of these wounded. It's very has healing properties, and
I will bring the Lord Zenon. I will bring the tea to them. Don't you worry.
why, thank you, Iris. That is quite lovely of you.
And she takes some of the tea and walks over towards the table of hunters.
Speaking of drunk, since you brought it up, are you intoxicated?
No, I just woke up feeling good.
That's good for you.
Like the
And
world is light.
we haven't properly introduced ourselves. I am Xenon, and gives you a bit of a bow.
Oh.
And you notice that this person is very, very androgynous. It is very difficult to tell what sex they are. But
Okay.
leans toward a little bit towards the feminine, but very androgynous. It's like, and so you have been called here as well.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Yeah.
I am Everine. I forgot to put an N at the end of my name on my character sheet when we started. But I am Everine, and yes, I got a letter to come see a bard. I wonder if it's about my singing career or the other stuff.
Oh, I take it you're a bard as well.
Well, I'm not really a bard, but you know, siren, gotta sing. Might as well make some money off it.
Okay.
Do you not know that about sirens? They love singing. We're all about singing.
I know that they can be dangerous song. Not all of them love singing.
True, true. That's not the stereotype, but I feel like today is a good day. I feel like you're a good person.
I'm sorry. Let me use their laugh. Thank you. I honestly appreciate that. You might want to do a insight check it.
I'm not bad at insight, but I will not check. I will go with my gut because I'm chirpy and I'm happy and I'm joyful.
Okay, so if you're not an insight checking, they are definitely uh happy about that comment.
I'm not really paying attention. I'm like half paying attention and everything, but every now and then I kind of just sort of look off into the distance and like hum to myself a little.
Like, are you looking off into the distance or into the middle distance? There's a difference.
Like just glancing around at corners, like I'm thinking and stuff.
So what do you think of this area's current situation?
I don't really know much.
Yes.
Apparently they're having some trouble with a boar.
One of the people on the other table here
Yeah.
comes up. You've visited in a very wrong time. It is dangerous out here. We're evacuating and traveling to Astoria, because that boar, it's smart. It's like a storm incarnate. It races through. Our best hunters points at the table. There were 8 of them, and that's all that's left.
Wow, that sucks.
Tell me more about this boar.
It is a
Because
monster. Sent
Oh.
by the bloody Titans themselves, I tell you. I tell you!
Well, yes, you are telling. Yes. Wait, I'm sorry. I'm using the wrong accent. I've got to go back to that Romanian one. Yes, you are telling us. But exactly how large is this, and what attacks did it use to decimate such a brave and hearty group of hunters as yourselves?
Well, we're just farmers, so we can do that, but they can tell you. Go and tell them how brutal it was. It's the table where Iris is sitting there, giving the scouts and hunters tea, and she's like some of them have, like one of them you can see has a hole in his shoulder, and she's helping him drink. And this one here, Alikos, stands up and says, we thought we were originally just dealing with a dumb animal, but this creature is smart. Aggressive, but smart. We tried to lure it out with a fruit basket and a little bit of meat. And then we were standing in the tree, we were hiding in the trees to litter it with arrows. But the boar saw through our trap, and he, with his mighty tusks, he rammed one of the trees, blew it over, and then pierced on his tusks 2 of my men. After that, with an enormous speed, he went after the other 2, and us 4, we tried to run away, and he managed to injure each one of us.
So as he's talking, I am using telepathy to detect thoughts, and I want to I'm only surface thoughts of like exactly how big this thing is, and like I want a mental image of what occurred.
In his mind, it was bigger than a bear or horse, but not as big as a rhino.
So not quite as big as a rhino, but this was a large boar.
Yeah.
And the entire village is evacuating because of this boar?
The farms. It's not safe anymore. This boar specifically targets people. It breaks down doors, runs into houses, collapses houses.
Almost as if it's on a mission.
Yeah. I've definitely been on enough boar hunts to know that that's not normal.
As you say, that's not normal. You hear from the stairs, "Oh shit!" And you see all sorts of things, all sorts of scrolls and everything fall down the stairs, and the backpack and everything.
I use a prestidigitation so that they like kind of jump back up into her arms as they're falling.
Can prestidigitation do that? I didn't know that.
It does minor thing. It can clean you. It can do minor like lifting. Let me double check.
So that's more like a mage hand thing, I think, but I don't know.
You might be right. It's a minor magical trick that no vice casters use. Create one of the following magic effects. You can harm the sensory effects, such as a puff of wind, faint an odd order. You can instantly light or snuff a candle. You can clean or sort an object. You can chill warm stuff. Okay, so you're right. I can't like lift stuff up.
And you see a dark-haired woman run after on the stairs. She's very quick-footed as she tries to grab all the stuff that she dropped.
Hello.
Oh, hello. My name is Kyra.
Ah! You're the one from the letter.
Yes, that's me.
Yes. We were just talking about evil boar.
Oh, yes, that's exactly what I wanted to talk to you about.
Oh.
And thank you for coming here. I've sent many letters, but not everyone responds to it.
Well, it was quite interesting when the Oracle receives a personal letter that gets through that not even screened, it just appeared in her hands. She was quite impressed.
Well, me and Versi are good friends.
She didn't tell me that.
It's from a
Of
long
course she
time
didn't.
ago. And I will be direct. I'm actually working for Versi.
Ah.
Of course you are, because she tells me everything.
Now you know she only tells people things that she's 100% certain of.
I was being sarcastic. I was being sarcastic. Sorry.
Oh,
Well, yes.
so you two know the Oracle?
You could
Yes.
say that.
Oh, because I'm looking for something. So that could be useful.
Yes. She believes that you are destined for something great.
Ew.
And have great destinies.
She says that every night. Yes, yes, of course.
But here's the thing, great destinies are forged by great deeds. And you've already heard about this terrifying boar slaughtering its path through the Heartlands. This boar was corrupted by the Titans and sent to punish the mortals of Tylea for their continued faith in the five gods. Many, like she points at the table behind her, have already tried hunting for this boar and taking it down. And I think that you guys could help the people here so much. And if you sacrifice the boar after you've beaten it to one of the five gods, maybe your great deeds will be memorialized. I'm but a simple bard that likes to write stories of heroes of legends, and I would like to accompany you guys to write down your legends so that the world might know it. What do you say?
Here's the thing. While I appreciate your studious nature, if we get in trouble, I would expect you to assist instead of just sitting there and writing. I've had that happen before, and it's not pleasant.
Oh, but I have no idea how combat works. But I can assist with songs of joy. I'm a very proficient musician.
I can assist in the singing.
Oh,
I'm
we
good
should,
at playing.
we should start something together. I know every instrument, but I'm not.
Wow.
And normally I do poetry and storytelling, and no singing. So then I'll be the band, and you the singer.
Hell yeah.
Then we can make something about the boar hunt. See,
You-
I'm useful.
Yeah.
You can't see their eyes, but there's a 1,000-yard stare going on right now. But
So
you
when
guys don't know
Come
it.
on, let's make a team hug. She
Yeah.
gives you a hug for the new band.
For the new band. Yeah.
You pull Xenon into a hug, and you just see Iris look like, wow, they're still alive. But Xenon doesn't say anything.
Turns around and like in a face of panic, like, oh no!
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then you just hear like a very low, "Go team."
Go
Yes,
team.
go team!
Go team!
High five!
High five.
And now high-low.
Hello.
Too slow.
Damn it. Always. Every
Xenon's
time.
arms never move.
I grab one of your arms and force you into it. Yeah. Yeah. Well, I'm in. You know, can't go wrong if an oracle says you're gonna do something good. Well,
You're going to be fantastic. We're going to make the greatest music ever to be in Tylea.
yeah. Double threat.
But before we do that,
Mhm.
we do have to go on a boar hunt. It's already lit, and I've already arranged room for us tonight. So I don't think it is wise to go on a boar hunt in the middle of the night.
Yeah. Though, you know, wouldn't be boring.
Definitely won't be boring. But I think if you want to make your rooms here, those hunters there, they know a little bit decent things about traps. Maybe they can help you out with the boar hunt and teach you a thing or two about setting a proper trap. They've already had experience with the wrong ones.
That would actually be quite useful. That would actually be quite useful.
One of them says, "We'll teach you how to beat that. We'll teach you a couple of good traps. But here's the thing. We have one request.
Mhm.
If you got the bastard,
Mhm.
we want one of his tusks."
I would like to haggle with you a little bit about that. If, as you heard the young lady said, we have to sacrifice this boar. So after the sacrifice, if there is still a boar left, you can have one of the tusks.
Alright. They look at each other as like, yeah, that sounds reasonable enough. We'll agree. We don't want to impede on the Five's property.
That is
Very, very smart young men. Very smart.
Yeah, we already have pissed off Titans at the, doing wrong at us. Would be very stupid to also piss off the Five.
Probably.
There is a low chuckle from under the hood, and it's like, no, you really are very smart young man. Would any of you like to actually come with us and help set these traps? We would look on his favorite.
But they point at their injuries.
Oh, it wasn't Iris helping bandage them too? Or
Yeah, but
I can do the medicine roll.
a hole in your shoulder is
Yeah,
it's
it's
take
more.
a while.
Yeah, you're right.
Bandage
And,
only does
like
so
a broken
much.
like a broken leg, and like the injuries that they have, that's not going to be fixed by here, have a patch on it. Now everything is good.
Like, here's a band-aid. Get your lazy ass up and go. But both of my legs are gone. I said, get your lazy butt up. Joke.
Yeah, this ain't anime.
That's basically their that is so yeah, they want to take the bastard down, but they can't actually. They can but help you by learning you a couple of traps.
Mm-hmm.
So they teach you 3 traps in the evening. A rope snare that you have to make a DC 12 survival check to set up. And it will halve the movement of the boar as its legs get trapped inside of it. Then you have the spiked barrier. And it would take away... It also does a DC 12 skill check survival to build it. And it will take away... It will do 2d6 piercing damage to the boar if it runs into it. And it will remove 1 action from it. So it needs an action to actually break the barrier. And then the hardest trap is a spiked pitfall. That it does a DC 20 survival skill check, but it will take away 3 2 actions of the boar and does 3d6 damage. So if you manage to find the boar and set up these traps, you would consume 3 actions of the boar. You would do a total of 5d6 damage, and its movement is halved. But then you would still need to find the boar first.
Yeah.
But this takes about the entire evening to learn. I would like you guys to roll survival checks, not to see just to see if the first few times go wrong. Start teaching you.
Okay.
Now you both perfectly know how those traps are set. You wow, you're naturals.
I pretend like I've never been taught this before, and I'm just like, oh yeah. Well,
and then dude and why don't you do it like this? And oh my god, you're a genius. We never thought of that like that.
Yeah.
I just look at you as like, you taught the original person to make this trap, didn't you?
Oh, no. But my adopted mums were hunters. I've been doing this for a long time.
I can see that.
Anyway.
You see a wry smile, like, okay, this person might not be that bad.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Yes. You said my name.
But, these guys, they're good and all, but they're only men.
I have no problem with men or women.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Just saying.
You just see a smile at that point. It's just like,
Oh.
non-binary is going to non-binary.
Intriguing.
Mm-hmm. But I would like to do a history check, because when you say they're only men, and I know that the Amazons exist.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Oh yeah, the island of Amazons, Thamus. Let's see, I'll give the map real quick to show you where it is. It's right here. This is the island of the Amazons. And it is historically, it was founded after all the men on that island were murdered by the armies of the Titans. And so the women themselves decided to become warriors, because those were the only ones alive. But this island is forbidden for men to enter. They have a queen who is seen as a first among equals. That's about it. And they are very hateful of normal Amazons are very hateful of men.
It's like,
Whereas
you
there's
wouldn't
nobody actually knows this, because no one can completely confirm it. But the only way they populate is by kidnapping sailors and bringing them to the island, and death by snoo.
I mean, there are rumors that.
That's rumors, but nobody knows if that's true or not.
I mean, so you wouldn't happen to be a Amazon, would you?
I mean, not officially. Kind of honorary. I was adopted when I was little by some Amazonian sisters. So not the sistery sister, but
Would I know if sirens are immortal? Not even sure.
No, they're not immortal, but they do
Okay.
live longer. They up until 18, they live just as long as humans, and then it's times 5, I believe, out of the top of my head.
Oh, okay.
So they could their natural lifespan would be about 400 years.
Oh, I did
Wow.
not know that.
That's
I
where
missed
they
that
would die of
part.
old age.
So, Everine, exactly, if I may be so bold, exactly how old are you?
Ah, hmm. Good question. I'm not that old, really. I've heard rumors that my kind live for a long time, but I'm like 20 something. Still a teen when the current queen entered power. Yeah,
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you.
yeah. And my folks got really concerned, and they sent me on my way. Not sure what that means. Yeah, it's fine.
Do you actually do it like that? It's like, not sure what that means. Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, again, you cannot see their eyes, but you can see their mouth twisting into something approaching concern. It's like that sounds a bit ominous, actually.
It's probably, maybe, I don't know. I'm not really into politics. I just know that my that they said I should go out into the world, and
That's
I
what
did.
heroes do. This guy was sitting next there.
Hmm.
And legends.
Yeah, legends, legendary duo.
Yes.
The music,
Um,
legendary trio of the boar hunt.
I will say the following:
We'll do.
being a
We'll do it.
legend and a
We'll do it.
go ahead.
We'll do a performance together about a successful boar hunt when we return here. Okay, tomorrow.
You got it.
And I will say this from personal experience: being a legendary hero is not all it's quite good to be.
Oh. Hmm.
And then suddenly a very serious tone of Kyra falls, where she was very chipper and everything. And some legendary heroes are better off forgotten. And sounds like very spiteful as she says that.
Oh, directed towards me?
No, just in general.
Oh, okay.
And after she finished the sentence, she looks up again and she's happy again.
Oh, okay. Like she was remembering some asshole. Okay, I got you.
Yeah. Wow.
You are absolutely correct in that one. I will buy you each a glass of the slow wine. I've already had my glass for the week. Again, not very dangerous for me to have too much alcohol. And for the first time, you see me pull down my shades and you see snake eyes. Glowing snake eyes. And I put them back up. Before anyone else in the tavern notices.
Probably nothing.
You have no idea what it means. Okay, cool.
As the night progresses onward, you've learned your skills and you set ready to take a long rest for the next day.
Question: is there a shop in town?
Well, this is a crossroad inn, so you can buy things at Atela the innkeeper.
I will see if she has a scroll of find familiar, her or Kira.
She sadly does not have any magical items. She
Uh,
has scrolls for you if you want to buy those, and ink, but she doesn't have any magical items to buy or sell.
Kira wouldn't happen to have a copy of that scroll, or be able to make a copy of that scroll, would she?
Kyra?
Yeah, Kyra.
All her scrolls are poems and songs and stories.
Slightly disappointing, but to be expected. She is a bard, after all.
And why would you need a familiar when you have such a cute thing like this here? And she pats on the Stimfey.
The what?
The
The
Stimfey.
Stimfey. It's my
What's
little clockwork bird.
It's something that Amazons create themselves.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, that is her Stimfey, not my
Yeah.
Stimfey, so that's why I
Yeah.
would need a familiar.
Yeah.
I would not take liberties with her companion.
Clinky's good. Call him Clinky because he's got his one gear that just squeaks sometimes.
I might be able to fix that, actually.
Oh, I have been looking for it for so long.
What kind of roll would that be to fix a squeaky gear?
I'd say intelligence, straight up, unless you have tinkering tools.
Do not believe I have tinkering tools.
Then it would be just a raw intelligence roll.
Okay.
You did an intelligence save.
Oops. Oops.
We can do
that-
-2 if you want to. You have a 13.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Or I could just roll it again, but yeah. Okay, 13.
All right. It has 2 clicky parts where it like squeaks, and one of them you manage to solve, but the other one still does it a bit.
I will have to take a better look at it in a laboratory or other facility, chemical facility. But this is the best I can do for right now. Just make it a little bit quieter so that it can sneak a little bit better.
Yeah. I mean, it's not all the time. It's just like when it gets to a certain. Yeah. It's cute. Anyway, I'm gonna go rest so that we can be the best.
Now we're all chipper for a boar hunt.
Hell yeah.
I think you two are chipper enough for the all of us.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah. Only on a good day. Today is a good day, and hopefully so is tomorrow.
Anything do you want to do in the late night? Iris will also go to bed.
No, I'll go to bed.
Then the night goes off without any problems, and you wake up early in the morning.
Okay. Do I want to be joyful or mournful?
Roll that die.
You can roll for a dice every day. 1, 2 is happy, 3, 4 is sad.
I mean, on the one hand, but it's fun. Oh, happy. 1, 2 was happy, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm happy again. Today is a good day. And I feel like flying.
Out of character, so I'm basically saddled with a manic depression.
That is.
Sirens have some sort of bipolar disorder.
Yeah, when they're at the start of every day, you got to pick whether you're joyful or like mournful. And if you're joyful, you can use your wings and fly. And if you're mournful, you can charm people with your songs.
That's kind of cool. Is that common knowledge, though?
I don't know.
Not necessarily, because sirens are pretty rare.
Yeah.
Since they're, even though they're native to this land, they're rare because of their, lots of sirens died because of their, because when their city sunk by the Titan Sidon, lots of them died inside that city. And, there's also the case that Lufia, the other Titan, cursed a lot of sirens and forcefully turning them into harpies.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Okay, so I don't know this particular thing. Okay,
You could make a history check for it if you would know it or not.
okay.
10, I'd say, is not good enough.
Yeah.
She seemed nice, a little happy, but nice.
Well, I would rather travel with someone that's happy than someone that's sad, says Iris.
But you're gonna get both.
Iris
I
doesn't
just
know
look
that.
So as Iris says that, it's like, well, then I'll try to be a little bit more chipper. Slightly. Maybe. And I just smile.
She smiles back and then nods as Kyra is already waiting outside of you. Good morning, everyone.
Good morning. Today
Good
is
morning.
another good day. I got a good feeling about this, guys.
Great.
I mean, we should be slightly. I don't want to say trepidatious, but we should be slightly careful and not overconfident. We are dealing with a giant corrupted boar sent by
Yes.
the Titans to pave a way for their other creatures, so we need to be careful.
An old man raises his hand towards you guys in the morning because he's already up. Goes old man and says, I heard you were going to look after the boar. I know
Yes.
I know it's somewhere in the north, and I was waiting here for my daughter and her husband and my grandchildren to arrive from their farm up north, and I was wondering, could you check out their farms? If everything is okay, if they're on their way, or I'm just so worried about them.
Yes, we can. If possible, we will go and check the farms to see if there are any survivors. We may not have time, but we would do our best. And I look at the others. That is correct?
Yeah.
Gyra just says, that's what mythical heroes do.
Yes.
And the Iris says, well, you're in charge, Lord Courtier. I will follow your lead.
Yeah. We're gonna.
My name is Eros, by the way, and thank you so much. I'll be waiting here.
I'm Every.
Thank you, Every. I'm Kyra. I'm Iris. And then he looks at you, Xenon.
I am Xenon. It is a pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Thank you very much. I hope your travels will be well.
Yeah. We will find news and kill that boar. Probably.
So yeah, tries are going to leave the sour vintage towards here, somewhere to find the boar. I would like the one that's leading here to make a survival check.
I think I would lead just because I'm very chipper and.
Well, After seeing you last night with those traps, my assumption is that you are good in the woods. Well, you are quite good with the nature and the woods and such, are you not? Maybe you should lead the way.
Yes. Yes. I have been taught a great many hunting techniques. Survival 24.
Oh yeah, that's good enough.
Yes.
This boar is also not very good at covering up its tracks.
Mhm.
From this height, you can see miles of mountain hills to the west. A thick blanket of fog hangs over the lower lands, and you can hear a gentle chorus of birds greeting the morning sun. Eventually, you pick up the boar's trail, another path of wanton destruction, split tree trunks and splatters of blood. The trail ends at a shower. The trail goes forward on, and from this point, you do know you realize that you're near the farm that the old man asked you guys to check out. Would you like? You also know. You also see that the trail is leading forward. Would you want to keep following the trail or check out the farm first?
I think we should check out the farm, and I will send Clinky to scout the a mile radius.
All right. Then I'll just show it like this. Here you go.
Yeah, because if it's an area of open sky, then I can direct him to scout the surrounding 1 mile radius and report back for like 10 minutes.
That's no problem. Can you see
Yeah.
the map? So what you
Yeah.
see is here you see a bunch of sheep that have been brutally murdered. You see what looks like the remains of a man and his dog murdered. And you see that a bunch of trees have fallen on top of this house.
Oh, that's not good. That's not good. I was really hoping that he wouldn't be brutally murdered.
Well, there was supposed to be more family, if I remember correctly. So we should go check to see if anyone is hiding, and if he sacrificed himself to keep the boy away from them.
Yes. Yes. That is a good plan. I like this plan. Let's approach the house and look for survivors.
Alright. As you approach the house, you look around, you see that there are two trees that fallen on top of the side of the houses. You see that the front door is open. Where would you like to look around?
Before we start looking around, I would, if possible, I would like to say out loud as the persuasion roll, "Hello, we are here to help. Please come out if you are hiding. We will try to get you back to safety as soon as possible."
Alright, go ahead and make a persuasion roll. An 11. You get no answer.
That's not a good sign.
I will just start investigating from room to room. Oh,
Yeah.
All right. As you look around at the chimney, you find a hidden compartment that you can open up with a small chest in there, fireproofed. And as you open it, it has about 25 gold pieces inside of there. What you also notice is that one of the trees that fell on top of the entrance of the basement.
Oh. there's a basement. They might be trapped in there.
I was thinking the same thing. Would you help assist me from moving this tree?
Yeah.
You will notice that this person, even though covered in a cowl and cape, looks very, very athletic for someone who's obviously an academic.
I have more of a wiry acrobat's feeling.
Not wiry at all, but
No,
yeah, not great.
Me.
Oh yeah, I would be helping you. That's right. I'm sorry.
Wow.
So the help action works. The help action for skill checks in my games works a little bit different. It doesn't give advantage. What you do instead is you make a DC 15 check, and if you succeed on it, then you add your modifier to the other player who does the main action for the help action. So for example, if you have a plus 20, you succeed on it, then that player who had a plus 10 has a plus 30 in total. As an example. But if you fail the DC 15 check, they get a -1 on their check. But this also means that multiple people can help. Like if you have if you as a scrawny guy do a athletics check, and like a bunch of burly Brussels men start doing the help action for you, and they all make the check, then you get like help actions from like 5 different people. Yeah. And it might be like plus 40 or something.
Yeah. Yeah. I like it. So
but another 2 crits in a row.
Oh.
Damn.
My roll.
Yeah, that's good enough. As you pull off the tree, do that like this.
No. Heavy tree.
Definitely. As you see that the entrance to the basement is closed, but now the tree has been removed.
Okay. Hello. Is anyone down there?
Hello?
Oh. Okay.
As you see a young woman with a baby on her next to her crying, and a young boy.
Hi.
Hello. We are here to actually assist, but we're going to need you to stay down in the basement just a little bit longer. And I see that you've done a very good job protecting your mother and little sibling. So we're going to need you to stay down here just a little bit longer while we go get that boar.
Okay. You know, Kyra raises her hand. I could escort them back to the Sour Vintage and then meet you guys back at the boar again, if you want me to.
Well, yes, that is a good idea, but why don't you guys check on these people, make sure that they're okay, and I will go make sure that the boy isn't anywhere around here. Come along, Iris.
Okay.
So immediately going outside and getting the body of the father and making sure it's not visible as they leave.
Alright. For that, I'll reward you inspiration. Anything you want to do?
I guess I will check them for injuries.
None of them seem injured currently.
Cool. So I'm just gonna go. Oh, wow! You all look like you aren't hurt, which is great because when I saw, I was so worried you were all brutally murdered.
Oh my god.
But you're not, so it's good.
Yeah, the woman, Adriana, looks sad. Yes,
Oh.
we were supposed to leave tomorrow to meet my grandfather at the Shower Vintage, and we could travel together to Astoria. But
Wow. Good news. He is alive and well and at the Sour Vintage waiting for you. When we left to go fight the boar, he told us to check out the farm, see if you're okay.
okay. Oh, thank you so much.
Mhm.
It's good to know. My husband Lucas, I hope he made it there too. The boar came and we hid in here, and he was going to distract the boar, and then meet at the and then go to the Sour Vintage, try and get help, and then get us.
Wow. What did he... No. Was
I
there
think at
like
this point,
anyone
I
else
walked
with
down
you?
the stairs.
Sure. Yeah.
Oh,
What'd you say, Monkey?
He had our family dog Armedius with us, or with him, to help him out.
wow. Bad news. I
Oh
don't
god.
think he made it.
Oh no! As the baby starts crying. Calm down, Luma. Calm down, Luma.
Could be worse.
Do I come down just as she's saying this?
Yeah.
It's like,
I'm sorry for your loss.
so I will quietly use detect thoughts and tell the mother, and only the mother, that we have moved her husband, and will bury him in a proper manner once we have dealt with the boar, and that I did not want the children to see their father in that manner, even though he died a hero.
She looks first a little bit confused around, and then looks upwards and nods in understanding.
He was a heroic man.
Yes,
I
he
think.
certainly was.
I didn't actually know him. But
True
I'm assuming
hero.
though. Mm-hmm.
Come on then. I'll bring you to. Yeah, she picks up the boy. I'm gonna bring you to Grandpa. And I'll meet you guys at the boar, okay?
Yep.
Okay.
I'll make sure they're safe.
Is that a real wooden sword, or is it a? I mean, I'm sorry. Is that a real sword or a wooden sword?
Wooden sword.
As the boy starts to leave, it's like, you need to take care of your mother and your little sibling. So here, be very careful with this, and I will give him my knife.
And he looks up and looks at it. Well, thank you. Puts it away. I'll make sure to train with this very well.
You do that.
As they disappear back to the Sour Vintage.
Yeah.
So as they go up the ladder, and wait a moment as they leave, I turn on Everine.
Well,
That was unnecessary.
it's true.
Yes, but would you have wanted to hear about your significant other dying that way in front of your children?
I mean,
We could have
Right,
just
come
taken
on.
her to the side and told her.
Possibly.
Yes, possibly.
Hmm.
I understand you're having a very good day, but they're not.
No, their day looks really bad.
Yeah. Oh God. Yes.
It's a
Yes, it
bad
does.
day. But
Well, it's not that bad. They're still alive. They can go to Grandpa. Oh crap. Do you mind if I give them their money?
nope.
So I will start running after them. And then, like, Iris is like behind me. I can do that. It's like no. I'm like no. I have it. Uh. Excuse me. I'm sorry. Sorry.
One thing that you're surprised about, that's like, whoa, that's weird, is they weren't actually gone that long, but they actually walked a very big distance in that time in that period.
Freaking bards. I'm assuming the bard had something to do with that. It's like, we found something in your house. We think it was your husband saving for a rainy day. Um, here you go.
Oh, thank you. In the moment, I didn't even think about picking this up. We will need this to survive in Astoria. Thank you so much. You've made sure that we didn't have to we didn't have to beg on the streets of Astoria for shelter and food. Thank you so much.
You're quite welcome. Legendary heroes and all that. And we'll
As she
immediately
does
turn
that,
around.
as she does that, you see that Kyra is taking a scroll and making a note of this with your name on it.
Don't
Great
no,
deed of
don't
Zenon.
no. This was Everine's idea. Yeah, and I
Now I
just
need now I need
immediately
a
turn.
different scroll.
Yeah, I immediately turn around and start crying so that they can't see it and walk away.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, oh my god, we almost turned them into beggars. That's not good.
Yeah.
Well, you don't know unless you were running behind me.
No, as I'm waiting back, I just like turned to Iris and I'm like, well, I hope they don't get attacked on the way back.
Well, Kyra seems to be very confident that she could bring them back safely to the Sour Vintage without any problems.
Yeah,
Sure that
but
confidence is not unwell-rounded, right?
yeah, I mean, she did say she has no real combat experience and there is an intelligent killer boar. But, you know.
And then about an hour later, because they really got far away.
You're like legitimately like, how did they walk this fast?
You see Xenon come in down the steps, completely out of breath and disheveled. Like, I am in really good shape. They were like halfway to the town, and then my hood falls over, and you see braided snakes.
Oh.
One of the snakes does like a friendly wave towards you with its head.
I wave back. Hello. You got snakes on your head.
I know. I'm a Medusa.
Yeah. I heard about that was a thing. Snake-haired Medusa people. Something about stone. But I can't remember.
As in,
Anyway.
if we look at you, we can turn you into stone if we wish. Yeah. Yes, that is something you need to know.
Oh.
Not that I would do that, but if you mention the other ones, because you are quite chipper, and Medusas in general don't do chipper. You
Oh,
know, the whole
uh,
curse thing
yeah, yeah.
tend to be a bit dour. You will also notice, like even with the sunglasses, there are definitely tear streaks down her face. I mean, their face.
Are you
I haven't
okay?
decided their male or not really.
You
No,
look.
wait. Well,
I,
one, like as I said, they were almost halfway back to the village. I don't know
yeah.
how they moved that fast. And two, if we had kept that money, we'd have turned them into beggars.
Oh, probably good that
So,
we gave them money then. I say, just gently pushing your head so you aren't looking towards me.
oh, you're not pushing my head because you might get bit by snakes.
Yeah, I go to and then almost get bitten. I'm like, oh.
Yeah, it's like I realize what you're doing and like turn away. It's like, yes, it's one
Right.
of those days. So I really want to go kill a boar now, if
Yeah,
possible, with my bare hands.
let's go fuck up a big pig.
Well, you found the trail, and it's easy to find again, and it leads towards a cave where you see Kyra already waiting for you guys.
Okay, how do you do that?
Vicious.
So I need to.
I'm really fast.
Oh,
I noticed. Could you teach me how to do that?
I thought it was.
Family secret.
Oh. So if I were to marry you.
Oh, you want to marry me?
I mean, you are cute. I mean,
Oh, thank you. Like there's a tear coming from her eyes. Normally, only my mom says that.
Oh.
as she says, "Well, thank you." You see a blush, and then you see Irish just like smirking. It's like you better not flirt too hard. It's like they're not flirting.
No, she face palms like this is not going to go over well.
Yeah. Oh. Wow. That's a
But
lot of blood.
my daddy always said that you shouldn't marry someone that you just met one day. There's some of those stories that are told by this big mouse person, where a woman meets a guy or another woman or whatever, and
Mhm.
the first day they meet, they immediately get married. And my dad always said that that's not a good idea. You should get to know each other for a little while before you actually marry.
Oh yeah, yeah. I was just saying, if we were, would I be able to learn the secret?
I'll teach you lots of things.
Awesome.
Now,
Anyway, there's a lot of blood here.
yes, I've noticed as well.
Yeah.
It's leading right into that cave.
Yeah. So, do we want to set up some traps and then try and lure it out if it's in there? I feel like maybe we should check that it's in there, but then we risk waking it up and then, ooh.
I'm just gonna get a good vantage point where I can watch everything. And she climbs up into a tree.
Okay.
Back.
Oh, yes.
Everine, why did you send me this package? I just got it from an Amazon. Ha ha.
Ooh.
Did it finally arrive? You were waiting for it since yesterday.
Yeah, I got 2 packages today. Yeah,
Ah,
so
yeah.
it finally arrived. Cool.
Yay.
But no,
So, do we want to set up traps and then try and lure it
yes,
out?
yes.
alright.
Cool.
So which traps do you want to set up? You have the rope snare and the spiked barricade, which are both DC 12. And you have the spiked pitfall, which is DC 20.
I would say the pitfall. since she did such a good job with it. But does
Yes,
she get a bonus for it because she did so well before, or
Sure.
probably not.
I'll give her advantage for each one that she wants to do. Keep in mind that you can basically only do one because it takes a while to set up a trap, and at some point he's probably going to notice.
yeah?
Yeah.
So
I
each of you
think-
could do it. Like Iris could do one, Xenon could do one, and Everine could do one.
Okay.
Yeah,
If
I want
you
to do the
succeed.
easiest one because
So that'd be either the rope snare or the spike barricade.
the rope. I'm good with long snaky things. So
Alright.
yeah.
Then I'll roll for. Go
yeah.
ahead, Everine.
I will do the pitfall one.
Alright. Alright, Everine, you will roll with advantage and the rest normal. Iris will then do the spike barricade.
Okay.
So Iris failed on her spike barricade with a 9. But the rope snare has been built.
Cool. No.
Oh, the pitfall. So you're setting it, say around here, or do you have any preference, like where you would want the traps to be?
I think like by the entrance. Well, just not like directly on the entrance because then we risk waking it up and whilst we're working. But like a little back from the entrance.
So yeah, so Iris has the worst check. So she, as she makes the spike barricade, she basically cuts her finger accidentally on one of the spikes, and she screams, "Ow! Oh shit, sorry!" And as Xenon completed the rope snare, but you are still busy with digging the pit trap, you hear a thundering sound.
Iris up the tree, and I will quickly look at Everine and like, may I borrow Clanky for a moment?
Clinky? Yeah. Clinky, go.
I as soon as it starts flying towards me, I touch it. Dragon's breath.
Oh. Oh. Clinky.
Specifically
fire. Yes, specifically fire breath. We're gonna barbecue with some boar.
You see here the boar. One big difference what you can see on the boar is that in its skin are spears and arrows, and on one of his fusks is the upper body of a human.
Are you saying tusk or fusk?
Tusk.
Yes.
Okay.
And now I would like you to roll initiative.
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 Oh no.
Oh, I forgot to click my character.
Ancient problem.
Yeah. So now I would change it to 23. The fastest wizard you ever met.
Yeah. Oh.
And Xenon, you're first.
Yes, I am first. Okay. This is gonna be rough. Alright, is this concentration? No, it's not. Cool. Oh no, it is concentration, so I can't use that because I used Dragon's Breath. Is this concentration? Of course it is, because everything's concentration. Screw it. I'm gonna do this. It's like, you damn tail beast, go back to where you came from!
And a 20 will hit.
Oh, I love this music.
Oh yeah.
I'm going to choose fire,
Alright.
because beasts tend not to like fire. It's going to take the damage. Wow.
That's all. Whoa.
For a first level spell, that's
Yeah.
pretty
So
good.
yeah, a orb of fire comes towards the boar and hits it straight in the face. You see some of its hairs chuck away, flame away.
And then I will look at Iris. How far is she up the tree?
She hasn't started climbing yet. She's just
Well-
standing next to. She stood net as she started running towards the tree.
Yeah, I'm going to use my movement to get in front of her, and I will start climbing the tree once she gets up it.
Alright. Then it is the boar's turn, who will run towards here and get ensnared into the rope traps, changing its movement to half. And so it has to use its dash to come here.
Oh. Hmm.
Afaran, your turn.
My turn. Okay. I am going to I'm going to take the disengage action and I'm going to fly sort of up and back. So I'm about 20 feet in the air.
Alright.
Yeah.
Put a marker
And
there for the with a 2 for the 20 feet.
yeah. And then bonus action, I am going to cast Hunter's Mark.
Alright.
Yeah. That rolled damage, but that was just me casting the spell. Yeah. Yeah. So I.
Sting Fang?
Oh.
Because it can
Oh, yeah.
act completely in your turn, like you can interject
Yeah.
it. It has because it has the dragon's breath on it.
Okay. Yeah, I will just have it sort of fly over near me and burn the boar.
1 second.
I think it's a
Dragon's
dex,
breath.
dex save, right?
I believe so.
Yeah, I believe so.
Makes the most sense.
No, it's not. Yes, it is. It's a.
Alright.
It's a set.
Oh, that's 16.
Oh.
Well, 4 is a failure, so it takes the full blow of the dragon's breath. This boar starts smelling delicious.
We got it.
Alright.
So far, so
Anything
good.
else you would like to do, Ephron?
No, that's action, disengage, moved, and yeah.
Alright, Iris will start climbing into the tree. And let's see if she can do anything here. She will do a Sacred Flame on the boar. The boar fills it and takes the 1 damage. Xenon, your turn again.
I'm sorry. How far is Iris up the tree?
She is 15 feet in the tree at the top.
Okay, cool. I will yell at the boar. Suey pig, suey, suey, and then I will cast more magic on it. It didn't really like that chromatic orb.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's try that again. Does the 12 hit?
No, it jumps out of the way.
I think it really didn't like that first chromatic orb. I will climb up the tree. As far as I can, but I'm mostly trying to protect Iris.
Alright. Then it is the boar's turn. And the boar looks around. Well, the boar can't fly, but it does see a couple of people in the trees. So it runs towards your tree and uses its action to go onto its tusks onto the tree, and both Iris and Xenon can make an acrobatics check or dexterity saving throw.
What is my dex save like? Either way, it's gonna be a +3. So
Iris falls out of the tree as she loses balance. Oh no!
As do I.
Oh. Oh no.
As you both fall and take 10 falling damage.
Well, we were only it's for every 10 feet, right?
Yeah, 15 feet. You were 15 feet in the tree, so that's 2d6.
Oh, so you're rounding. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Iris is
Yeah.
unconscious. But that was the boar's action, so Everine, your turn.
Okay. So I will signal to my stem fey to go and try and stabilize Iris, and I will draw out my 2 chakram, and I will throw the first one.
Alright.
Wait. Are you based on Xena?
The Amazon Huntress is basically a mashup of Xena and Wonder Woman.
Okay. Cool. I wanted to make sure I wasn't crazy.
Yes, but the boar sees the chakrams coming in and like shakes with his head and blocks both of them as he blocks them both with his tusk.
Okay. Well, as they fly back to me, I catch them and I move back a little bit, but still sending my stem fey to go and stabilize. Because they have an automated helper thing. They can attempt to stabilize a dying creature,
Yes.
which is a wisdom check. So 18.
That is successful. She is stable.
Yay! Cool. That's my turn.
And it is Iris's turn, but she is now stable. So Xenon, your turn. The boar is right next to you.
Oh, hi there.
I assume you stand up.
Yes, I do stand up. And then I'm going to do the thing with the thing. So, oh yeah, I can do a thing, can I? So the stone thing is a 18 con, 8 con or something.
I believe it's like, is it level 3 or level 5? I don't remember anymore.
I think level 5 because I only have curse, snake hair, and snake blood. Okay, so I'm going to. So you see Xenon get up, do like a defensive crouch, hiss, then his hair hisses and shoots forward and bites the boar.
Alrighty.
I'm trying to give him the poison condition. So let's do that. Snake hair. That is not on the sheet. I'm gonna make that on the sheet later.
It should be on the sheet. Snake hair on top. Did you see it? Or...
Oh, yeah, never mind.
Natural
Oh my
one.
god.
You bite it in the tusk.
Oh, that wasn't good.
Well, all the other snakes and all the other snake hairs look at that one snake hair and they look all ashamed of that one snake hair. Start sissing towards each other.
That's Donnie. She's a little slow.
Like the whole battle just pauses so everyone can stare at that one snake.
Like even the
And
boar is like, you should be ashamed of yourself.
Mhm. All right. Then, anything else you would like to do, or is that your turn?
That is my turn. If I'm trying to move away from this thing, it's going to bore me to death.
Then it is its turn, and it will indeed attempt to bore you with its tusk. 19 will hit for 9 damage.
Shield.
As it is blocked, I assume.
Wait, oh, wait. My armor. Oh no, no, my armor class should be higher because of mage armor.
Did you already cast mage armor, or I don't know?
I assume. Well, mage armor.
Let's.
Well, technically, I would do that every morning. It's 8 hours.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but
That's
you consumed. Let's see. You consumed 2 chromatic orbs.
Yes.
You have 4 level 1 spell slots. So in this case, you didn't. You technically didn't cast mage armor, because then you would have had 1 spell slot. But I'll allow it. But then you remove these spell slots, so now you have 0 level 1 spell slots.
Okay, I'm fine with losing 2 for 1. It's worth it. Because I think it will kill me if I don't do that.
Did 9 damage with that. So yeah, that is its turn. Everin, your turn again.
Okay. Well, shoot. Okay. I am going to fly around. Maybe get like 10 feet off the air, in the air, like a reasonable point where maybe if it got a good jump, it could hit me. And I'm just gonna be like, "Oi, Piggy, over here, over here!" And I will use my attack and bonus action to throw my chakrams at his face again.
All right.
And that's a miss.
16 hits.
Oh, the 16 hits. So that's 10 slashing with an extra 4 from Hunter's Mark. So 14 damage.
You throw it at it, the sharp end goes towards its head. You cut off its ear and a large piece of meat. As the boar looks extremely wounded. You can all see the auras, right?
Yep.
Alright.
Okay, and then order my Stemfe to come and is Dragon's Breath concentration?
Believe so.
Yes, it is.
Then I might not have Dragon's Breath.
No. I have the concentration.
Yeah, it is concentration.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I need to make a concentration roll, don't I?
Yeah.
DC 10 Constitution save.
Yeah.
Yeah, Dragon's Breath is still up.
Okay. Then I will use that and burn the boar.
Alright. How do you want to do this?
Oh.
You have 1 hit point left, so even if it made the save, it would go down.
Okay. Well, I'm just gonna roast it. I'm just gonna have Clinky just blast out a gout of flame, but I think it's not the most like impressive gout of flame. It's just like a little bit of flame, and it's just like enough. It's just that final little bit as the boar's like looking rough to just knock him down.
Woohoo! As you hear from the tree, Kyra cheering. You did well! Good job, everyone! This is going to be an amazing story.
You weren't a lot of help. I specifically mentioned this. Ow.
I did tell you guys that I'm not really a combatant. I am someone that tells stories. I am going to make you famous all over Tylea if you keep this up.
Fame does not heal wounds. Ow.
They do give you certain perks.
I can heal. but I'm gonna heal the unconscious person.
Yes, that is a good idea.
I cast Cure Wounds, level 1, on our unconscious friend.
Ira stands
Iris
up. What happened with the boar?
got roasted.
We're going to eat good tonight after we sacrifice this thing to the deities.
How do we do that?
Note to self: make sure that the cleric doesn't go down in the first round next time. Ow, ow.
Lord Xenon, I am so sorry that I became a liability. The Oracle sent me to help you, and you went.
You are not a liability. Like, we both fell from the tree. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
You did exactly as you were told. It was not your fault, and I am significantly tougher than you are. Ow. And once a dragonlord, ow. Always a dragonlord. Even though I'm a little squishier than I used to be.
Dragon lore?
Like, so the sunglasses are now kind of strewn over the place, and you just see a look out of the corner of my eyes like, whoops. Yes.
Oh.
A long time ago.
Oh. So you're old.
Yes.
Okay. I just gonna let you know I kind of have feelings about dragons.
I do too. I like them a lot.
Dragons are great.
Hmm.
Do you have a problem? She looks a bit sad at you. Do you have Skyra says it. It's like, do you have a problem with dragons?
I got a problem with one. And kind of mixed feelings on the rest. Like, I get it. It's probably just one dragon. Dragons are probably fine. Scary, but
out of character. So Tarek is having a momentary epiphany. Would my character have that same momentary epiphany?
I don't know what the momentary epiphany is.
When Kyra was able to move super fast earlier, and when she mentions, it's real sad when she starts talking about dragons. Is there any way for the dragonlord to look at this lady and see if maybe she's a dragon?
You can make a history check.
Okay. Nope. It was just a hunch. It was just a hunch. It's like, it can't be. It cannot be. It was just a hunch.
But now we have to decide to which of the 5 we sacrifice this boar. And maybe they will help us out later.
yeah.
So, the 5 gods are named Mitros. Gotta get the page for their titles. Mitros, the goddess of the dawn and the leader of the pantheon. Then you have Vulcan, the Mitros' husband, the god of the forages. You have Pythor, the god of battle. You have Phallus, the goddess of wisdom. And you have Kyra, the goddess of music.
In this particular case, I would probably say the deity of battle, since we just got our butts rocked and vice versa. I don't think the others would mind too much.
That is true.
I'm sure they all would appreciate it very much.
Well, no, I'm saying I'm sure they all would appreciate it, but I'm thinking that this would be closer to his domain, and the others wouldn't mind that much on being snubbed. I don't even know what I'm talking about. I have a lot of blood loss.
True. But we are putting a band together.
We are? When? Since when?
That's right.
This is not a band. I would say it's more of an adventuring party.
Venturing party that bands together.
I like you.
I like you too.
Thank you so much.
I make my wisdom save not to turn her to stone.
Yeah.
You just see the Medusa staring at you, dumbfounded, just like.
I mean, yeah.
Let's put it to a vote.
Mhm.
We will write down the names and put them into a hat so that everyone can vote. I look at Iris, with no one feeling beholden, and I will mentally message her. Vote for who you want to vote for. That is an order.
Nods again.
And yeah, if you don't mind, and I will put my name in the hat. I mean, the name of the war deity.
Alright. She will also put a name in the head. Shall I roll a d6 then? And like 1, 2 is Everend, 3, 4 is Xenon, and 5, 6 is Iris's choice?
Okay.
Or do you want Kyra to also pick?
Kyra also picks.
Alright.
Because she's part of the band.
Yeah.
Thank you so much that I get a choice too.
Yeah.
Yes, but you should help next time. It would be helpful.
I'm really a bad fighter. I'd be more harm to you than be good. I'm so sorry.
I will start writing out the goddess of music's name, and then halfway through, kind of look towards Kyra. And I'll finish putting Kyra's name.
Alright, so... Oh wait, does the Stimfey get a choice?
No. Like, she is directly controlled by... That would not be fair.
Alright, so I'll roll a d4 then. 1 is Kyra, 2 is Xenon, 3 is Iris, 4 is Everin. 2, Xenon, your choice. Comes out. That'd be Pi 4. As you see a bit of the boar disappear, each of you feels a little bit stronger, as you all get a +1 to your strength score.
Permanently or just...
Permanently.
Oh boy.
I know.
Oh boy. I am the strongest wizard ever.
As the boar partially disappears, with only its tusks staying behind, and a good piece of boar meat.
So when I noticed that it's mostly just the tusk staying behind, I kind of like look up and do that thing where you wink and kind of point your finger. I see what you're doing there. I see. All right. Well, let's take these. What's left of this thing back to the town.
Yeah. Oh.
Did you want to check the rest of the farms to see if there were any other survivors?
I
kind of
just
do.
the one house. It's worth double checking. Yeah.
No, it wasn't just one house. There was a bunch of farms that were attacked.
Oh. Yeah. Yeah. We can make our way around Never Farm. On our way back.
You would be so kind as to give people proper coinage for the ferryman, says Kyra. They deserve to be happy in the afterlife, and it would cost
It is true.
2 silver pieces. So yeah,
Silver?
yeah, if someone dies, you put 2 silver pieces on their eyes, and then their soul goes towards the equivalent of the afterlife in this world. If it
Silver or
doesn't
copper?
silver.
Like okay,
Silver.
because originally it was copper.
In this
Yeah.
world, it is sadly silver.
Okay. No, I'm not being cheap. I was
The
just
silver pieces disappear, and what then happens is that the spirit moves on towards the next world.
yeah. We would definitely have done that with the father already.
Yeah.
Oh, also we probably need to bury these. No, I do not want to speak for everyone, but I would like to bury any corpses we find after we put the silver for the ferryman.
Makes
That would be
sense.
a great thing to do. Iris
Yeah.
nods as well. Kyra says, "You are great for doing that. I will return to the Soar Vintage, and I will tell everyone about your heroic victory towards the boar, and how this battle went, and how you stared down the boar right in the face, blocked his fusk. You with your chakrams threw it at and decapitated the boar. Fire everywhere.
The boy was the
This band is going to be famous."
wait. So someone decapitated the boy. Thought we roasted it.
Yeah.
It's no harm in lying about a story when it gives a better result.
Yeah, it's just a little bit of artistic embellishment.
You
Make it
actually
more
see
epic.
you actually see Xenon start twitching. You do know I'm an actual historian, correct?
I mean,
And I am a storyteller.
Yes, and you can tell the proper story. It's called his story. Get it? His story.
She looks at you very confused.
I don't get it.
History is a story, but it's all the facts of the story.
Oh, it's the boring bits.
I can change things up and make them better.
Yeah.
As she hops, she happily hops away.
You guys can physically hear the face palm as you walk away. It is so hard. You just hear the face palm. Well, yeah, it's multiple ones because the snakes are like smacking the forehead too as their face palm.
Snakes are face bombing. Oh, hey, now that Kyrie's kind of gone on ahead, you haven't noticed that our famous bard who moves super quick has the same name as the god of music who moves super quick.
Would I have known that?
They have the same name, yeah.
Okay, let me do some history if you don't mind. To see how much I know about the deities.
That would be a religion, but...
Oh, religion. Okay, cool. Yeah, I can do that. Yeah.
You know that all the deities have the ability to travel very fast.
And they can make other people travel very fast too?
Probably.
To a certain extent.
Okay.
They don't. They have some sort of ethical code that they don't actively do that, but they can.
Yeah.
All right. So when she says this is okay, I have to. I did not figure that out. That was quite brilliant on your part. And I will start going through the the votes. I just want to see who she voted for. I want to see if she wrote herself. Literally just said myself.
There were 2 other votes. Seeing as you didn't know what Iris voted for, but the 2 other votes were both for Mitros, which is the mother goddess of the of the of the gods.
I mean, yeah, that would be the safe thing to do, especially even if you were another deity.
Yeah.
I'd
But Iris voted for it too, so yeah.
Hey,
uh hmm um
I just,
well, I guess I'm going to have to treat her with a little bit more respect.
yeah, I mean, personally, if I was
Unless,
her, I would be a little bit more worried. You know, if all that gathering fame, having the same name as a god, you know, you're kind of asking to get cursed.
well, you wouldn't get cursed if you were the actual deity.
Why would an actual deity be bothering with us? Anyway,
Oh, you never know. I mean, it could be almost exactly 500 years after uh the truth
With your
happened.
check, Xenon, you would know that Kyra is known as a goddess that actively mentors upcoming heroes.
Yep, it wouldn't be like Kyra, and I would say this as sarcastically as possible. Yeah, it wouldn't be like Kyra mentors upcoming heroes. Nope.
yeah, I had heard that. Anyway,
mhm, yeah, and the fact that, as I mentioned before, she got a letter to the Oracle personally, which never happens.
uh,
Yes, so let's go check these farms
yeah.
and hope for survivors.
Hmm?
So, as you travel around the different farms, you see that many of the farms have been abandoned on time. You do find a couple of corpses at some farms, families that have been taken down by the boar. But you also managed to find a couple of people that had the same problem as the ordeal that the boar had, or that Adriana's family had, where the boar actively concocted a plan to lock them into their houses and wanted them to starve to death.
Brutal.
Well, yes, that seems very cool. But here's the cool thing, and I take a chunk of the meat to give to each one of the survivors. Instead of starving, you're eating it.
Yeah.
I just find that very amusing. I don't know about you.
Try your revenge.
Revenge is the best. Is a dish best served with barbecue sauce.
I'm now thinking of have you guys ever seen the program Farm Clarkson?
No.
So
No.
yeah, Jeremy Clarkson starts his own farm and he's really bad at it.
Yeah.
But he starts herding sheep, and the sheep are very hard to herd. And he discovers that, and at some point, like, one of the sheep, when he tries to shave them, kicks him in the balls. And then he makes the off comment, like, I can't wait to eat them.
Yeah. Yeah.
uh, yes, revenge is the
Vengeance.
dish best served with a hickory sauce.
Yeah. Yes.
Well,
I'm very glad we went back to check all the other.
I am too. Did we find anything else, like any extra change or anything like that? I don't think we're going to be finding 25 gold again, but
Did you check? Did you want to check the cave?
Oh,
oh
yeah.
yeah, we
Sure.
we would
We
do that.
probably should.
Forgot there was a cave involved.
In the cave, you find 3 things because you see another hero there that fought the boar. You find that he has 25 gold pieces on him, 37 silver pieces, and he was carrying a silvered spear.
Ooh.
Interesting.
I think the spear would be most useful for you.
Hmm. Yeah. Yeah, probably.
Uh,
It's always awkward to carry with these wings, though.
we definitely put these two of the silver from his pile on his eyes. I do have another question. Campaign question. So, do these people do pyres or do they do burial?
Both. They doesn't really matter which one of them. Nor for soldiers, it's generally pyres, and for for commoners, it is burials.
All right. So we will take all of the corpses with us for a proper burial at the town.
At the inn.
Okay. Yeah, at the end.
Alright.
It's not a town,
No,
but
it's
the inn
like
is in.
it's just a very large crossroad inn.
Oh, okay.
As you're back, you're all being cheered on by all the people that arrive as you see Kyra on a table telling the story of how you guys beat the boar and the things that all happened along your way.
About how accurate is the story?
It is very exaggerated. But she actively tries to make you guys extremely cool. Like, the moment that you fell out of the tree, she basically adds in that you did a 3-point landing and catched Iris in it as well.
Okay. So I need to. So this is just for me. Yannick. This is not a roll for you. This is a roll for me. I need to make a roll. Uh, Intelligence.
And
Oh, thank God! So I do put up my hood and find my sunglasses before I go into.
yeah, good one. And you
Wow.
got distracted by the story that Kyra was telling you, and you walked in, and you quickly let it go. And you guys earned 1 level of fame.
Oh.
Ooh,
Your
okay.
name is known in the taverns local to the region where you performed your first great deed.
Hey.
So as long as you're in the heartland,
Ish.
then people would know your name.
Oh.
Thank.
That'd be around here, this area here. Astoria does not count as the heartland, though.
People remember my name.
It goes all, and fame goes all the way up to like level 20 that you can earn.
Ah. Cool.
Yannick.
Like, I'll give you an example of like something. Level 10 fame. Your presence draws so much business that taverns everywhere compete to offer you free food, drinks, and lodging. You'll never have to pay for these things unless you travel in disguise.
Cool.
That's like level 10, whereas you guys are now level 1.
Yeah. I.
Basically, we saved a cat from a tree. I will say this, Yannick. You put a weird emphasis on the word fame every time you say. I want to start singing the fame song because you do weirdly say like it as a punctuation, like exclamation.
Efren, come here. Let's
Yeah.
perform together. Let's try something. I wrote a little song.
Okay. Let's go.
Alright, she's going to do a help action towards you.
Oh.
Make monkey sing.
So you can make a performance check, and she will try and enhance it.
Oh God.
Make monkey sing.
She's the musical.
Yeah.
The music that guides with it.
Okay. 19.
Alright. Is that? Alright, now she will do her performance check as a help action. 26. So she has a plus 17. So your 19 becomes a 36.
Oh shit. Okay.
She picks out a harp and does the background the back music. Is it a happy song or a sad song?
It's still your happy day.
It is my happy day. I sing a happy song that has just a hint of melancholy.
And as in a large part, even the wounded soldiers or wounded scouts and hunters start trying to dance with it, as everyone is in celebration. The boar has been slain.
During the performance and the singing, I get so into it that I start sort of twirling my chakram around and dancing with them as I sing. I am not actually going to sing because my mind has blanked.
No problem. That's no problem.
No, there's no problem, but I would have loved to have heard you sing.
We
Yes.
had
Maybe next time.
the night goes on. The entire night goes on with celebrations, as you take a long rest. You wake up the next morning.
Yeah.
Happy leveled up. I'm joking.
I know.
This morning, I am sad.
Oh God.
You haven't rolled yet.
Oh, okay.
Or do you want to be sad? Yeah, you're
I am
sad.
sad.
She knew the future.
Yeah. Yes, I just come down the stairs, wings sort of drooping, dragging my feet. Yeah.
Are you okay?
Is that a good day?
You just helped save a bunch of people, send a bunch of souls safely to the afterlife, and killed a boar and got a blessing from a major deity. And today is a bad day?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What's wrong? Says Iris. Can we help? Make it a better day? Or...
Probably not. There's a lot that's been lost.
I look around. It's like, is there anyone directly around us, or are we just coming out of our rooms?
Only the old man and the family that you saved are still here in the morning. Everyone else is sleeping.
Yeah, I make sure that the family isn't looking around, and I pull down my hood, and suddenly my stakes start doing a telenovela, and I start like narrating it to try to cheer her up. But Enrique, I am the mother. No, I am the mother. Wait, we're both mothers. What? How does that work? And I'm trying to cheer you up, doing a puppet show with snakes as a telenovela, and Iris is just laughing her butt off because she's seen this before.
Kyron's laughing at it too.
Oh, would I do it in front of Kyra? Yeah, I would.
I was not expecting that.
I'm going to try to do a persuasion troll to cheer her up a little bit with that. So let's see.
Doesn't seem to work.
No. Like she applauds sadly.
I sort of chuckle at your performance, but slowly just sort of drift off to staring at the middle distance, humming to myself.
Hey, Everin. She takes a bottle of Kyra buys a bottle of wine. My brother always said that when he's sad, he just drinks this. Maybe it'll help you. Hands you a bottle of wine.
Hey, sorry. Yeah. That. Yeah.
Just drink it, it'll make you feel better.
But
I.
we have done our first great heroic deed.
Mm-hmm.
Now,
I like it when you use the term we.
oh, sorry. Yes, but now your destinies must be read, and we must visit the Oracle.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So that we would know your futures and what destiny fate has in store for you next.
I already know my future if we're going to visit the Oracle, and there's a lot of hugging and kissing involved. Um, also, if you could all do me a favor, and I'm looking at Iris. Anybody I mentioned that they were cute, just keep that to yourself for
Okay.
reasons.
The Irish laughs a bit and says, like, you know that's not going to work. She sees everything.
I know, but I can at least try. I like to be in denial about this particular thing. Let us go.
Yeah.
Alright.
Oh, and one more thing, specifically for you, what's your name? Everine. It, you will need to call me Lord Consort when we're there.
Lord.
Yes.
Okay. I can do that.
So the Temple of the Oracle is about 47 miles away. That is 2 days of travel. You can encounter random encounters along that way, so I will roll if anything happens. If I roll a 10 or lower, there is a chance of a random encounter.
Woohoo!
So day 1, no random encounter. Now for day 2, is
Yay!
there a chance at a random encounter? Nothing could still happen, but... 33... So from about 500 feet away, you, Averon, you spot centaurs. And they don't look and they see you back, and they don't look very nice, as you see that four of them try to shoot an arrow at you with disadvantage.
Mean.
I assume all of those miss.
Oh, with disadvantage, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they all miss.
'Cause they see that, and then they look at the distance, and then they run away again.
Why? Just walk in.
They are centaurs. They work for the Titans.
Oh. My people used to worship a titan.
They don't anymore, though. So
He didn't like our home.
okay, she's about to make me cry for real.
I'm sorry.
Iris just
What I
Iris
do.
just says, "I told you it's much better to travel with someone that's happy."
You are correct. You are very correct.
But 2 days did pass, so you actually have to make a new roll for this day.
Oh,
Happy again.
I'm happy again. I wake
Alright.
everybody up. Like, whoa, guys, let's get on the road. Let's get there. Let's do this.
Alrighty.
Wait. Are you bipolar or something?
No,
This is weird. You
What?
were ready to like jump off a cliff yesterday. And I would have been worried, but you have wings.
I mean, yeah, jumping off a cliff, super fun when you can fly. I'd imagine it's not so fun when you can't.
Wait. Okay.
You get so much speed, and then you're like, whoosh.
The special kind of crazy you are. Okay.
And the wind's flying through your feathers. Sky is. Ah! And then you think you can just fly through a cloud, and then you end up soaked because it's water.
You see like stone tears start to come down. I miss those days. Flying on dragons, the wind in your actual hair.
Oh, yeah. Dragons.
Kyra answers it with yet. Also with yes. Flying is one of the best things ever.
Mm-hmm.
Also, the swimming is amazing.
But me,
Yeah.
I assume that me and Iris just like do that head turn thing when you're looking at somebody like,
Yeah. Swimming through the cool ocean.
Speaking of arriving, you're at the Temple of the Oracle. You're almost at the Temple of the Oracle. It's inside. It's basically inside a cave system, and inside that cave is then the temple. It's then completely like all of it has been imported in towards the temple.
Oh.
You go inside the cave system, and Xenon, you notice something very off in your first glance. Is you have to normally cross a small little river to enter, but as you look at the river, the water is boiling.
Everyone stop. There is something very wrong. The water is boiling. That is not good.
No.
How far across is the river?
The distances change between pieces, but at some places it's 10 feet and at other places it's 20 feet.
So I'm going to start running at an area that's 10 feet and try to jump across it, and going to run straight towards the oracle because, yeah.
You follow?
Well, I can fly, so I fly over.
Iris cannot make a 10 feet jump.
Oh. Oh.
Kyra just also jumps over it without any problem.
How would Iris usually get over?
Normally you would just walk over because the river goes towards is as high as your ankles, but now it's boiling water.
I wouldn't just leave her. Question: is there like anything on the ceiling, like a chandelier or something?
In the cave, no.
Because I have a rope, but this is
There are
boiling water.
stalagmites and stalactites.
I don't. Think
I will look at what's there? Everine, can you fly her over?
Well, a whole other person is a lot to be flying. Even one so small and cute. Anyway, let's see. Well, the water's not too deep, so maybe
It's boiling. That's the problem.
I know, but maybe we can get something like, I don't know. Oh, I know. I will catch her halfway and then maybe glide us the rest.
Alright.
slower fall because I don't think I could like lift, like go up or fly, but I'm pretty certain I can slow the descent and glide us.
Then either you can make acrobatics checks for that, or athletics, whichever one is better.
Yanni,
Yeah.
could I use a spell I have in a slightly different way?
Go ahead and explain. Then I
Earthbind!
Can you show me the text of Earthbind?
Yeah. An airborne creature affected by this spell safely descends at 60 feet per round until it reaches the ground. So,
Oh yeah, sure, no problem. So basically she jumps upwards, you use Earthbind, and then she goes downwards a bit slower than normal, and then you drag her towards the other side. Something like that?
yes.
Yes, that's no problem. You succeed at that.
I will help by pushing her. She falls so that she moves further.
Alright, follow me. I will take off the sunglasses and get ready for combat and run in.
Alright, as you run further onwards, well, you immediately see one thing, though, that you notice. Guards. And normally the Oracle's Temple doesn't have any guards.
It's normal. This doesn't look normal.
It's not.
Oh.
As four guards stand in front of the temple, as they point their spears towards you guys, or what weapon do they have? Long spears. They do see, Xenon, that you have your glasses off and your cap off, and they look very scared, like, oh god, a Medusa! Stay away, foul beast!
Oh, it gets worse than that. I am the Lord Consort of this place. The Oracle is my spouse. I would suggest you get out of my way.
Go ahead and make an intimidation check with advantage.
Well, I have been hinting at that the entire time.
Yeah. I mean, I assumed you were in a relationship. I didn't realize you were married.
Well, not that kind of married.
Oh.
Significant other. I say it's...
That is a success, and these 4 soldiers run away.
I got it.
I will grab one, because I'm very strong now. I will grab one on their way out. It's like, you have one chance to tell me what the hell is going on before I turn you into stone.
We were under orders of Commander Gaius of the Order of Sidon. We were to take hold of the Oracle's Temple and follow the word of Madame Halika.
Do I know any of these names?
Well, you know the Order of Sidon, but the other 2 names, no, you do not.
Is the Order of Sidon neutral, good, or bad?
They're the Order of Sidon. Sidon is the bad guy in this campaign.
Oh, okay. I would like to turn him into stone.
Alright, you'll attempt that?
Yeah. I'm not going to take 10 minutes to do it, but I'll take like a few seconds. Oh, he failed the first one, but the next 2...
Failed 2 now? So we're still in less than a minute.
Oh, he's failed a bunch of them.
He failed 3 of them, so...
Yeah, so suddenly you see like this guy just freeze in the air, halfway bent over backwards because I was holding him by the neck. And he's just standing there frozen and starts turning into stone. And I look at his friends who are running. I would keep running and tell Sidon to fuck off! And then I...
Okay.
And then I just look and I look at what is your name? Everine.
Hmm?
Well, let's go.
Yeah. Yes.
Kyra just looks at her paper. I'm not sure I should write this one down. What do you
No.
think, Iris? No, don't. Settles it then. You just scared him.
Yeah.
And he's definitely scared with that face. Points at it like he was turned into stone stone with a
Yeah,
face of
yeah.
horror, like ah!
I
Yeah.
scared him so. Put this down. I scared him so bad he was petrified.
That's a good one.
See, now
Like,
you're getting the embellishment thing.
well, no, that wasn't embellishing. It was like it's the literal sense of it. But you notice that had no humor. It was like an evil madman. It was like heh heh heh. Uh,
Okay.
do I know the Oracle's actual name?
Versi.
So yeah, I will like at the top of my lungs. I'm looking for alkalites to make sure they're okay, and I'm calling for Versi.
Alright, yeah, you can see the map, right? Where you're in right now.
Yeah.
So you're now just outside of the temple.
Oh, okay.
They were standing in front of the temple.
Let's go. Weapons ready.
Yeah. My hands just start crackling with
So
power.
as you look inside, you can see the temple now, and you see 4 other soldiers and this guy here, Protus, or Prutus, or some no, no, wrong one. That Bricka, this one here in the back. You see that the 4 people are tied up. Those are acolytes that used to work here. You see Protus, who is the leader acolyte of this temple, who is also tied up. And you see a large amount of corpses on the ground of visitors and other acolytes.
Wow, this does not seem good.
Yes, it doesn't seem good for them at all.
As the Macon, ha! She already told us that you would come, and we are prepared. I was right to put the weaklings on the front. They get scared easily. Men, in the name of Sidon, kill them!
Before you do that, I would look at your friend over there, and I point to what is now terrified, petrified in stone. I don't care how strong you
out of
are.
sight, but
Oh, never mind. Then I would not have said that.
I have a token. Feel like I'm going to need my token.
Can't you see yourself on the map, or?
No, I can see
I
it.
can see you.
I can see.
Oh, there you go.
Look.
Yeah.
Can you see yourself now, or?
Yeah.
It's because of the yeah. Alright.
Yannick, I would have cast Mage Armor at the beginning of the day.
Yes.
I just usually don't say it because
It's just as long as you manage your spell slots correctly, it's no problem.
Okay. Oh yeah, I need to write initiative, don't I?
Initiative. Sorry, I'm taking notes.
Yeah, I was too. That's why. Oh dear.
I'm not gonna lie. I don't normally take notes. Oh.
I didn't used to either, but my memory's crap now.
You can rewatch it on YouTube.
I am going to use that inspiration you gave me and reroll my initiative. Please.
Sure.
That's better. Ah, that's better. It's still not as fast as the soldiers. Shit. Excuse my language.
Never.
Use 1 second level spell.
Alright, then the first soldier's turn. And he will walk towards here. And he will use his long spear on you, Xenon. You do get cover from the pillars. So you get a partial cover, so you get a +2 to your AC. Well, that's a miss. Everon, your turn.
Okay. Okay, Oh yeah, that is coming from my head.
Yeah, all the music we use is from the game Assassin's Creed Odyssey.
Oh, cool.
It's very appropriate.
Yeah, I feel.
I will step forward and I will double chakram. 15.
15 hits.
16. So that's 6 and 5 damage.
How do you want to kill this guy?
Let's
Decapitation.
Yeah, so the first shot Chrome like cuts off his arms, and the second one just like completely slices his throat. As I catch them spinning, yeah.
Blood spatters everywhere.
Yeah, I'll have my stem fey clinky fly in just over my head and fire at that dude there with the pinion storm. So it just fires a bunch of metal feathers.
14 is a miss, though.
Oh wow. Bonus action. So that was my action, my bonus action. That is my turn.
Alright, then another. We'll move to here. Do the same. Long spear on you, Xenon. 18 will probably hit. Or does it not?
Shield. It does not hit.
Alright, as it comes in with the spear will lock midair. Then the next one. We'll move also to here. We'll also attempt the spear at you, Xenon. And a 6 is definitely a miss. Now your turn, Xenon.
Alright, I'm about to do something incredibly mean. Do any of these look like an elf or fae or anything that can't be charmed?
They're all humans.
Okay, cool then. On the leader, I am doing this.
Alright. Just a fair warning. The leader here, that is this guy here, and he's standing right next to one of the acolytes that you know.
Okay.
So Proteus is the acolyte.
Yes.
Yeah.
Alright.
So I get to choose who he hits.
Alright.
That's why I'm using Crown of Madness.
Alright. Then let's see a wisdom save for him, right?
Oh wait, is it wisdom or intelligence? I thought it was intelligence. No, it's wisdom. It's wisdom.
I generally assume most of these types of effects are wisdom saves because that's generally the normal one that it goes for. 15, it made it.
Just barely.
Some do go for charisma just to be weird. Oh.
Yeah. So he makes it, which makes me sad. Does anything happen if they make it?
No, nothing happens if they make it.
Okay. You just see my eyes glowing, and words of power come out of my mouth, but nothing appears to happen. I'm going to back up some, because I do realize that I am squishy. Okay. I'm at the edge of the boiling water, but I'm not in the boiling water.
And it is Iris' her turn. And she sees Evra, and she will cast Shield of Fate on Evra. And then with her main action, she will do a Sacred Flame on one of the soldiers. Failed it, takes the 4 damage. Now it's the leader's turn, who will move to here. Closer here. And will...
Wait, Braca? I thought Braca was one of the acolytes.
No, that Protoss is the Acolyte. Braca is the...
Okay.
And he will... let's see what they can do. We'll do a Sacred Flame on you, Everin.
Okay. That's a save. Wisdom.
You make it.
Dex save.
Oh, a deck save. Be better at that.
You can make it. Then
Well.
this soldier's turn.
I'm even better at that by 1.
This one moves to here, and with its long spear, it will attempt to stab Everin. But an 11 is a miss.
Yeah.
And that soldier is dead, so Everin, your turn again.
Okay. There's now a lot more of them there than there was a moment ago. Okay. Yeah. So I'm gonna pretty much stay where I am, sort of twirling around, and I'm gonna double chakram the guy that just tried to stab me.
Alright.
That is mean.
8 is a miss, but the 16 hits.
Or 5 damage. Yeah.
Alright.
And then I will have my stem fey friend. What is the range of that, though? Okay, so it's got a piercing screech ability, but it doesn't give any distance.
The Stimfey emits an ear-streaming cry directed at one creature of your choice. The target must succeed on a DC 12 Constitution saving throw, or else it'll take 1d6 psychic damage and is deafened until the beginning of the Stimfey's next turn.
I'm
If
just
it doesn't
gonna
give a distance, it's just a chat. Then I'd say it'd just be a target you can see.
Oh, interesting. Well, I am just going to have my stemfey sort of hover above me and fire her feathers at the same dude that I'm attacking.
All right. So that was, what save was it? Oh,
I'm
it's
just
for 3 damage.
Yeah. These guys are soldiers. They probably got good constitution.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will stay where I am.
Alright. Their turn. This one will move closer and try and long spear you. 15. That's a miss.
That does not hit. Nope.
And the next will also step closer, long spear. 5 is definitely a miss. Xenon, your turn again.
Oh, that's me. I don't have anything area of effect yet, which makes me sad. Besides Dragon Breath, I can't use that in the same turn as I cast it, can I?
Well,
Text, I don't know.
it's not really you that uses it. You cast it on somebody, and then they use their action to use it.
Well, you can cast it on yourself, but generally you don't.
Yeah.
But it is a bonus action, so technically.
If it's a bonus action and there's an action to breath, that yes you can, and you can do it. You can cast it and do it at the same turn.
Okay, yeah, I am going to do that. What type of armor are they wearing?
Breastplates.
So it's not metal.
Yes, they are metal. Bronze, specifically.
Bronze doesn't like fire. Or lightning, actually, for that matter. You know what? I'm going to spit hot fire, as in lightning. So yeah, I'm going to use cast what's the name of that thing?
Now, I hope. No, I can't say.
Dragon's
I,
Breath?
yeah, I'm going to cast Dragon's Breath, and then I'm going to walk over to here because I am not thinking straight.
I was so worried you were gonna burn me.
No, I'm doing lightning, but that's a line.
Oh.
I get all 3 of them.
Yep.
You know, if you fired a comb from where you were, I was gonna get it.
No.
Yeah.
Alright, deck save for all 3 of them. So 2 of them made it, 1 of them failed it. So the front and the back take 2 damage, 5 damage, and 2 damage. With the exception of the one in the back, they all look fairly injured.
No more second level spells.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, actually, I did not do that. I am sorry. I didn't do that because I used Earthbind. That's my bad. So
But you
I
have
didn't
2
do that.
second level spell slots.
Earthbind and Crown of Madness.
Oh yeah, you're right.
So I did not do that. So what I am doing is, do I have? So I'm gonna, if you don't mind, I'm gonna retcon this a little bit, because I wouldn't have gotten right in their face if I didn't think I had a line.
Mm-hmm.
So chromatic orb on the leader. This is the leader, right?
No, this guy in the back. This one here.
Oh, okay, yeah, chromatic orb on him. Wow.
Nice.
I'm so mad. It's like I just like toss it like it's a curveball.
So what happens is, right? He's standing right next to the
oh no!
sacrifices that are and how do you call it? The offerings made towards the oracle, and you hit that table right in there, and you like ruin all the oracle sacrifices.
Well, I'll have to deal with that later. That ends my turn. I will move back a little bit.
Then it is Iris's turn. Her turn. Since she only has 1 spell slot left, she will do a healing. No, she will do a sacred flame again. Made it, so no damage. Then the leader's turn. The leader will also do a sacred flame on Everin. Dexterity saving throw. Yeah, you're good.
She dances around the sacred flame.
Yeah.
Then
My
it is...
My fighting style is literally just like me spinning around, launching my chakram at people. So
Spin.
I'm
hard to hit.
Occasionally block an attack with the chakram, or like release them and block the attacks with it. Then the soldier will try and attack you. 19. Does that hit with your Shield of Faith?
Oh, I have Shield of Faith.
Yeah,
no.
Iris casted that.
Wow, that my armor class would be 19 then.
And would still hit.
Ah.
Doing 7 piercing damage. I finally got her! Now it's your turn.
It's my turn. Which one hit me?
This one here, the upper one.
The upper one. Okay, I'm going to throw my chakram at him. Yeah. First attack. 22.
That'll hit.
6 slashing.
He's dead.
Okay. So he's like, I finally hit her. Then second chakram at the guy next to him.
That'll hit as
Right.
well. That'll kill him as well.
Woo. Yeah. Maybe want to think twice before hitting me. And then I am going to have my stem fairy. Let's see. What will you do? Well, I think I will try out that piercing screech on Brekka. It's a high pitch screech. Sounds a lot like gears grinding together.
Ah! Well, that's a failure on his part.
Yeah. So 1d6 psychic damage, and he's deafened for a turn. So 1 damage.
Ah!
You give him a psychic paper cut. You should be proud of yourself.
Yeah.
This is when you do, this is basically going to standing in front of the speaker at a rock concert without any ear protection.
Yeah. Yeah.
What'd you say? What? I can't hear you. What'd you say?
Wow. Anyway, that's my turn.
Alright. Then this soldier's turn, who will try. I will avenge my brothers in the name of Sidon. Traitorous harpy cur!
I am not a harpy. Oh,
And it hits with its 1T, doing 6 damage on you.
ow.
Xenon, your turn. You just heard that soldier say one of the biggest insults you could give a siren, calling them harpies.
Yeah, I did just hear that. And this guy right here is deafened. That means he can't cast spells, right?
Yeah, he can. He just can't hear anything.
He's just going to be casting them at a very high volume.
So, yeah, I'm almost positive you can't cast spells if you're deaf, but I could be wrong.
No.
I'm probably wrong.
You can't cast spells if you can't use your hands and can't use your mouth.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's vocal components, there's material components, and there's somatic components.
Yeah. Deafening him at this point really doesn't really do much. I just thought it'd be fun.
I see this guy insult my associate, who I'm starting to like, and so I come up to this soldier, put both of his face in both of my hands, kiss him, and all of my snakes suddenly snap to his face.
Oh.
So this, please hit. Okay.
Yes.
It's not cool if it doesn't hit.
Yeah.
Damage and
Ooh!
that's really good.
Oh, but there's more. He's poisoned.
And now he has to make a con save to see if he's poisoned.
Yeah, DC spell constitution save, or be poisoned until.
Yeah, he's poisoned.
Oh. Yeah. He is at disadvantage for everything.
This one is
Yeah. Then I just look at Braca.
You also see Iris. Oh my god, he kissed him.
I just look at Iris. It's like, but it was a. Anyway, it was the kiss of death.
So he's still standing.
Huh?
Although he doesn't look although he looks like he's about to die.
Oh.
Like the veins in his face are all turning green. Like.
Yeah, he's dying very quickly. So I believe that is my turn.
Then it is Iris's turn. Her turn. She will move a little bit closer and use a sacred flame on the dying person. Fills it, takes 2 damage. He looks like he's dying even more. Braka's turn. Braka walks towards the soldier, puts his hand on his shoulder. Work for the honor of Sidon. Work for the honor of Commander Gaius. We must fulfill our destinies. As he casts Cure Wounds on him.
But he's still poisoned.
Yes.
Yeah.
Then with the remaining movement, Braka will move like this. Everin, your turn.
Okay, my turn. Wow, I am going to have my... I mean, it acts on my turn, so I should probably have it act before I act. But I will have my Stem Fae fly in and attack this guy's face with its talons.
That'll hit for 4 damage.
Cool. Which also means, because my Stem Fae is a distracting nuisance, that he can't make opportunity attacks. So I am going to run past him, and with my action, I'm essentially going to run up, power slide past him, and sort of slash at his legs with my shotgun.
Alright.
For 11 to hit.
That
Probably.
sadly misses.
Okay. Well, then I will punch him in the face with my offhand shotgun.
That will hit.
For 6 slashing.
As he is just as wounded again as he was before Braka intervened.
Okay. And then I will go and I'm jump up onto the offering table.
That's already been ruined anyway.
Yeah, it's already been ruined, and I'm focused on chasing down Braka.
Alright.
I am so going to say it was her who messed up the offerings.
And it is the soldier's turn. Who will drop his long spear and draw his short sword. Or his Siphos. And 1-2 he will go for Xenon. 3-4 he will go for the Stem Fae. Goes for Xenon, or attempts to. He tries to stab at you. 11. You easily block it. Your turn.
I don't kiss him this time. The snakes just hop out and start biting his face all over again.
Alright.
Damn it.
This time he has his helmet on properly, and the snakes are not able to bite him in the face.
Okie dokie. I think his poisoned condition is now over.
Snaker. Yeah, until the beginning. Until the beginning of your next turn. All right, I'll remove that. Anything else you would like to do?
Nah. Unfortunately, wizards don't have a lot of bonus actions. So yeah, that'll end my turn.
Then Iris's turn. She says, "By the will of the Oracle." Damn, she rolled max damage with that quote.
Mm-hmm.
But he manages to dodge with an 18.
That's the problem with Saber sucks.
Braka's turn. Braka will do Sacred Flame on you, Everin. Dex save, please.
Excuse me.
Can you hear me, Monkey? Or
Dex save on me. Yeah. Sorry. I was busy reading a spell and not.
Oh no, I know. I understand completely.
Perfectly
That's
good.
wow.
He moves a bit to here. Then it is your turn, Everin.
Okay, it is my turn. Okay, So I'm gonna jump off the altar over to here, and I will. I will cast command on him, and I will demand him to halt.
Alright, that's a wisdom save, right?
Yeah, wisdom save.
Made it.
DC 13. Damn it.
18.
He's the acolyte. He was going to be good at wisdom.
Yeah. Yeah, that makes sense. And I don't have a bonus action, I don't think. So yeah, I'll just have my. Plus, he's deafened. He wouldn't. He'd automatically pass. No, that's just for a turn.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So yeah, my Stim Fey will continue to attack this guy in the face.
How does the Stim Fey want to kill it?
Just like.
Goes inside the helmet, like in the face.
Nah, just.
Like this is the photo of him.
Yeah. Okay, so the Stim Fey sort of flies in, latches on to like his face, and sort of forces him back, so he whacks the back of his head on the pillar. Hey. And she'll fly over to me.
Y'all know there's a game called Titan Quest, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they've added a bunch of new things, including a Medusa, a Medusa tree. So guess what I'm going to be playing after this?
Hey.
Well, it's your turn now. Xenon?
Yeah.
Yep. I start 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Do I want to get in their face? Nah, I'm going to get right here. And they can suck on this.
That is then times 3, right?
Yep.
So 9. That is. How do you want to kill him?
Oh, Braca?
Yeah.
It's like, you do not mess with the Oracle or the Acolytes. Tell Sidon I'm coming for him. And then just like beams of power come out of my hand and just destroy his chest, his upper core.
As Iris runs in and sees of corpses inside, recognizing many of them.
Yeah, we start untying people and trying to help anybody who's not an actual corpse, like who's dying.
Protus, none of them seemed injured yet. Xenon, I'm so happy you're back. The day, only mere hours after you left, these guys came in. They were led by this ugly, blue-skinned woman, Helica. She told us they were followers of the Order of Sidon, and they were under the command of Commander Gaius, and they took over.
I will start.
They
Go ahead.
captured Versi is the Oracle. She's still downstairs. They're not allowed to hurt her physically. So what they've done is they've brought one of us out every single time and tortured them to death in front of her.
Yeah, when he says that, I would just say, come along, and to anybody who's not like a healer, if anybody's a healer, and try to help.
Protus is a acolyte, and the other people here, those are apprentice acolytes, so they basically have commoner stats.
Okay. So yeah, tell them to come along.
Yes.
I cure my own wounds. for 7.
But yeah, I gotta get to the oracle.
And that's downstairs. That would be.
Yeah.
Yeah, you would know exactly where that is.
Mm-hmm.
So here's the here to the upwards where you're standing now is the door.
Okay.
I'm with you.
Say you even have a key still on you for it.
Yep.
So
yeah,
you're going down. It's up.
Okie dokie. Yeah, I want the commoners to come with me just because I want her to know that they're okay. Some of them are, at least.
Protoss will come with you, but the commoners will not, because they are scared of Helica.
Oh, Helica's down there?
Yeah.
Oh.
That's why I cured my wounds.
Yeah.
As you walk down the stairs, there's a door there, and you look at that door, and you're like, there's something wrong with that door.
Hmm.
It has an image of Sidon on it. That's really weird. That wasn't here before, and Versi would get very angry if something like that would be in her temple.
Arcana check.
Go ahead.
This seems like that's the time for that.
Maybe with a 10, I'd say you get a advantage on this case because you actually lived here for 500 years. This door moves a little bit. You're fairly confident this is a mimic.
Okay, so I will back up and that's a mimic.
Mimic.
Protoss says,
Okay.
I could distract it and lure it away while you go downstairs.
I just look at Protus like, no. I will distract it. And I am going to cast almost nothing because I've used almost everything. I got one first level spell yet left.
Can it hear?
Huh?
Can it hear things?
Yes.
Cool. Clinky, scream. And I will have my Stimfey screech at it.
It made it.
That did nothing. Okay.
Okay, I think we're gonna have to fight it.
Yeah, the door starts turning into teeth. And we're gonna have to roll initiative again.
Okay.
It's a vagina made of teeth. It's all teeth. That was a really bad horror movie a long time ago.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wait, okay.
Initiative. Bad.
Alright,
Proteus.
Leon, you're first.
Proteus back upstairs. Proteus back upstairs. Protect the others. And since I'm the one right next to it, it's gonna. Astral Splash is too close for that. Don't have a dagger anymore, cause I'm a nice guy. I'm gonna Mind Sliver.
Alright, that's an intellect save, right?
Yes. So that might be a little difficult. Yeah, well, he fails.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think he might have passed.
No. So he's gonna take. I believe it's a 1d4 for
I thought it was 1d6 damage and a minus 1d4 on the next attack or something. Like,
That is true. That is true. So that 4 will be for the attack.
so -4 on that on his next attack.
Oh no, it's not -4 on the next attack. It's 1d4 the next saving throw it makes before the end of its next turn. So this would be a good time to do the screech. So for 4 damage, and 4 damage, and it's gonna take a 1d4. I mean 4 on its next saving throw.
Is that your turn?
Yeah, that's my turn.
Alright, then it's the Mimic's turn. And it will attempt to bite you, Xenon.
Yeah,
19.
no. I'm going to use my Slayer Spell slot.
Alright, as you stop it. Everon, your turn.
Okay, I am going to
Shit.
sort of. I guess I'm gonna sort of jump up and throw my chakrams over Xenon's head at this door. So, first one
Hits.
for 6 slashing, and the second one 12
Also hits.
for 7 slashing. And then as I land back down, catching my chakrams, Clinky will scream again.
So that becomes 14 then.
Still
made
passing.
it.
Damn it.
Yeah, Mimic's good at Constitution.
Yeah. Oh. I will back up a bit. Maybe. Yeah.
I already did some pre-rolling for Iris, so Dex
Yeah.
failed it. And the Mimic is broken. Iris's first kill.
Hey!
No, didn't she kill another one of those guys upstairs with the Sacred Flame?
Oh yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Oh no, I thought that was the stim thing. Oh my bad.
Yeah.
That'd be it.
Yeah, it was the Stimfey.
Okay.
Alright, this combat is over.
Wow.
Give me a sec to put you on the next map as you go down the stairs. How's everyone on time, by the way? Because I would like to finish this Oracle part and then end the session.
I'm good on time.
Good.
Alright.
Yeah.
Like, where am I going to go? I literally can't walk more than a couple of feet without almost passing out.
Oh.
As you guys move downwards towards the Oracle's prophecy chamber. As you walk in, see that the carpet that the Oracle generally the Oracle sits here to do her prophecies, and further on is her bed chambers. But you see that the carpet starts moving and flying a bit, and flies towards you, Xenon, and gives you a hug.
Rugs of Smothering are very slow.
But this one is different.
Okay.
This is the Oracle's personal flying carpet. Sentient.
Oh.
Well-
So it's like an actual hug, not a smothering hug.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out, is it an actual hug or a smothering hug?
It's an actual hug.
Oh, okay. It's like, good boy. Let's go. And I'll hop on it and tell the others to hop on it. And I tell Proteus to go back upstairs and take care of the others.
He nods.
Okay. Hop on.
It's like,
I'll hop on it too.
I will say the magic words that make it fly. A whole new world. And we...
Oh,
Come on!
As you fly further on,
You can
Hear
make
the
a
screams
great
of
song
horror.
out of those words.
and laughter. Hear me, Helica. He will come for me, and he will have his vengeance upon you.
They.
You are screwed.
They.
And Around towards it, flying carpet that stands here. You can see here Helika. Behind her, you can see Versi submerged, mostly the Oracle, inside a sort of watery monster. She cannot move her body currently. Helika turns around. Oh! The mighty heroes have arrived to save the lone Oracle. But you are not so mighty, as I will take you down.
By the way, we have a bunch of new statues upstairs. So I would think about that very carefully. I'm trying to be intimidating to cause her to make a misstep.
Go ahead and make an intimidation check, but with her, the DC has to be really high. So.
Oh yeah, I got it. And I don't have intimidation trained on this one.
Mm-hmm.
10. It's like go do it.
She does not seem to be. She does not seem to tire. She just looks at you and laughs. Oh, what fun we are going to have. I already had so much fun. About your girlfriend, telling her that heroic Zion would come to save her and to slaughter me. But I am blessed by Sidon.
Blah blah blah, yakety smackety, blah blah blah. I've heard it all before. I've heard it several 100,000 times. Let's get on with this.
Alright, go ahead and roll initiative.
Okay, the sea hag is. Oh no, it's only 4 for her.
Iris is first. And she will. Wait, I'm just gonna tap it real quick to read it. That's 10 minutes, so less than 10 minutes have passed, so everyone's Shield of Faith is still on. She will just do a Sacred Flame now. But she takes a step backwards on the flying carpet. Everyone, your turn.
Okay. I am going to enact my Amazonian battle cry. As I dive from the carpet, I will say, I will shout, for what we've lost, as I charge in and slash at her face with my chakram in hand.
My head cannon, you're doing. In my head cannon, you're doing the Xena la 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 la.
Yeah.
And more bird-like.
I'm not gonna try. That is a 7 damage. And then my Stimfey will also fly in and basically attack with some talons.
Alright. That is.
For 6 damage. Yeah. There we go. Moha. Yeah, that's my turn.
You didn't use your bonus action to attack with the.
The battle cry is my bonus action.
Okay, sorry about that.
Yeah.
Xenon, your turn.
One second. How pissed am I? I'm super pissed. I leap off of the carpet, like plunge towards her, and then my hair just snaps at her. All of my hair just hissing, including Bob. I'm sorry, this is like too cool of an ability.
Yeah.
And it hits.
Oh, what a hit! Whoa!
7 damage.
I'm gonna need a con save from a hag, so it'll probably make it.
Yeah, natural 20.
Yeah.
She'll take 7 damage.
Mm-hmm.
And I am up in her face, so she can't cast range spells. Ah.
Her turn, and you're up in her face.
Yeah, I figured that part.
She looks at Versi and then looks at you for a moment. This is going to be the most horrible thing you've seen, Oracle. Look at your boy. Look at your boy toy.
I am a they.
And Helika winks at you, Xenon. Go ahead, make a wisdom save.
I'm actually good at these, supposedly.
You're completely good at it, and like, the sea hag is disgusting. Yeah, you just spit in her face.
Wait, were you trying to do a vision thing to a? Wait, hold on, let me finish this. Were you trying to do a vision thing to a Medusa? Really? That you thought that would be a good idea? Okay.
She looks like, oh shit. Iris will do another sacred flame on her. She made it. Everon, your turn again.
Okay. Now slash at her gut.
That'll hit.
And then chakram punch to the face.
That'll hit as well. 16 damage.
Yeah. And then some talons from my stimpe.
Those will miss.
Ah. Oh well.
Alright.
You're just like pulling at her hair.
Anything else you would like to do?
That is my turn.
Alright, then Xenon, your turn.
One second. Yeah, this is. Oh yeah, I forgot about the Awakened Spellbook thing. I'll deal with that later. But for right now, I'm going to beat this bitch to death.
That'll hit.
So yeah, you just see you see this live, very androgynous, very put together Medusa with her arms behind her back, with her hair just like bitch slapping the hell out of this this hag.
Someone could talk to animal. If anyone could talk to animals, the snakes just say, "You don't touch our Versi!"
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, that's my turn.
Alright.
And I'm looking at straight at Helika like, yeah.
And then it is Helika's turn. She looks at Versi again. Fine. Then I'll shuck you in another way, Versi. And she tries to claw at you, Xenon.
Okay.
12 is a miss, I assume.
I literally grab her hand, bitch, and I say, bitch, please.
Iris, her turn. She made the Sacred Flame dodge save. Everon, your turn again.
Okay. Pretty much the same deal. Chakram punches.
Hits.
Oh,
That will
no.
miss. A little 10 damage.
Thank God I didn't throw it. I would have lost it. I had to go find it. Oh, just the 10
Just the
damage.
10. So
Yeah.
what I see happening is she tries to claw at Xenon with one of her claws, and he grabs it, and then you, Everin, you come in with your chakram, and you basically cut off one of her hands, but she's still alive and screaming in pain.
Yeah. Okay. You know what they say about sirens? About happy sirens? we bring bad tides. As my Stimfey attacks.
That made no sense, dear, but keep going.
How does the Stimfey want to kill her?
Oh my god.
As she's screaming in pain, the Stimfey is gonna like latch onto the back of her head and effectively hold her face in like the perfect position for Snakehair to munch on.
Yeah, and the snake hair is like about to pierce through her eyes. You just hear Xenon say, what was the cool thing I was about to say? Give me 1 second. Oh yeah, it's like when you manage to turn a scribe into an action hero, you have fucked up. And then the snakes just plunge through her eyes.
One of them goes into her eyes, rips out the eye, and starts gnawing on it, and then another snake comes in to gnaw on the other side of the eye, and they rip the eye apart, like...
I then start walking towards the water beast, and I just look at it and I say, Leave Versi, run!
As it turns into a... Versi, finally free from this water beast. You came! I knew you'd came, my love. She hugs you and kisses you right on the mouth and like rips off your sunglasses.
And then I just look, as she's doing all this, I look behind me, it's like, I told you I could see the future, that it would be hugging and kissing the moment I came here.
I have just turned my back.
Kyra looks downwards a bit and like takes note of the kiss. And counts how long.
But I did actually say that about an hour and a half ago.
Yeah. I have my back turned, just averting my gaze. Damn. Messed up the saying.
And then she stops the kiss and she starts crying a bit. They killed so many of them.
Yes, they did, but we managed to save 5 or 6. Proteus is upstairs taking care of the rest. Proteus is upstairs taking care of the rest. We came as soon as we heard. We could not have come any faster unless we had like a flying carpet or something. So,
But we hadn't
I'm
even
sorry.
heard. We were just like, we gotta go get a reading from the Oracle.
That is actually true.
They came just when you left.
So they must have known when I was leaving.
Mm-hmm. Or maybe they thought they wouldn't stand a chance with you here.
That seems to have been true. Pretty good.
I want to go upstairs and see the others. The ones
Yes,
that
ma'am.
survived. She walks upstairs and looks at Iris. I'm so happy you're also okay, Iris. No worries, Oracle. I'm completely good. The Lord Zealot is a wise leader, and he protected me well. Nods. All the other acolytes gather also a bit. As she talks to them for a bit. And apologizes to some of them. Then she says, "Those brutes even destroyed my sacrificial my sacrifices table."
That was me, dear. That was me, dear. I got a little upset with them, and one of my spells went slightly awry.
No problems. All is forgiven. You cannot make any mistakes, my lovely Xenon. She kisses you on the forehead.
Thank you.
Technically, missing is a mistake.
What'd you say? Technically
missing is a mistake.
Mm-hmm.
For a moment, give me one moment. I need to clear out the filth out of my temple. Hold tight or hold high, the water is coming upwards.
Leave the statue. It'll be a warning.
We'll put it in the front. Or we can put it in the basement with the others. As you see the water tide rise up, and it washes the corpses of the different people away, except for the corpses of the acolytes. As Percy, instead of silver, puts platinum on their eyes as they go to the afterlife.
So they would get the luxury tour.
Mm-hmm.
Good. I don't know what to say. I feel like I should have been here.
Your destiny is important, and I need to make a reading. For you too, young Everin, your destiny is also fairly important. Come towards my table. As she guides you towards here, where she does our.
Before my reading, I just had one little question, my dear. Is Kira a deity, or are we just crazy?
Are you playing this joke again, Kyra? And she looks at Kaya. You think I'm as beautiful as you think I'm like a goddess? Thank you so much. Someone said something so sweet to me. Very funny, Kyra. As Percy pats Kyra on the head.
I'm making some insight, please.
Go ahead.
Oh, it's not that bad.
You generally notice that it seems to be a joke between the two.
Okay.
Intriguing.
Alright, so the Oracle sits here back on her carpet and starts inhaling vapors. The Oracle inhales the vapor and vaporous fumes that surround her. She stares into each of your eyes, probing your soul with her penetrating gaze. Some time passes before you speaks. You warriors stand here together will be tested. The fates have revealed 3 great tasks that must be accomplished before you are ready to sail into the 3 seas and face the Titans. You must shape the silvery fires of the Lost Forge in order to craft the tools you will need. You must claim the mighty weapon, wield it against the Titans by the first dragonlord, and you must drink deep from the bottomless dragon horn, for it will reveal a vision that I cannot see. But woe unto thee, for I have seen the end of all things. My father's anger cannot be quelled, and his sister's scheming is scheming even now. Your quest may yet fail, and if it should, the sky will rain black fire, and the doom of Tylea will come. Now, each of you will also have a personal reading from me, from your own future. This is your future together. Points at Everin, points at Xenon, points at Iris.
Okay.
She looks at Everin. Before I read your future, you will be traveling. She whispers in your ear. You will be traveling with my Xenon, and I will read your future if you make an oath to me that you will not attempt to seduce him.
Okay.
I'm a they.
I will make an oath to you that I will not attempt to seduce them. Xenon.
She nods. Alright. Let's see, here's the page. Let's see, Dragonslayer.
I've never seduced anyone. I wouldn't know how.
I want to see if I could hear that with the perception roll.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, you didn't
Nope.
hear anything. You just saw that first he whispered something in Everyone's ear, and that was about it.
Yeah, but if I had heard it, I would have said out loud. But you didn't say anything about me seducing her. But I did hear it. That wasn't said. Because I got to make jokes too.
Yeah.
In your past, your clan and family have been slain by a fire-breathing dragon. For it was prophesied that only one of your family could kill this fire-breathing dragon. You will become the bane of all evil dragons in the future. For right now, there are fake dragonlords clinging on mad dragons, and you must stop them. To find more of your destiny, you must go to the Mithril Forge. You must consult with the fates to find the dragon that is the catalyst of your existence. And you must find 2 weapons that will help you, 2 artifacts that will help you upon your quest. I hope it is helpful.
Yeah. I mean, I've been trying to hunt down the dragon. Nice to know that I might. I'm gonna be honest with you, dragons kind of scare me, so buying a lot of them seems, yeah.
Is this being whispered or is this being said out loud?
This she says out loud, so she also said fake dragon lords.
Okay,
Yeah.
it's like dragons are great. I'm telling you, the dragons are great. I'm telling you, they're great. I'm serious.
Yeah,
Fake
dragons are like the
dragon-
coolest thing ever, says Kyra.
Not when they're burning down your home.
That's true,
Well,
those dragons suck.
yes, those dragons suck, but people can do the same dumb shit.
Yeah.
And I found that people tend to be worse than dragons. They're meaner.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. So Metro Forge, 2 artifact.
Yeah, you have to go to someone called the Forge Keeper to find more.
Okay.
And the Fates.
Oh.
Now, my love, come here.
I walk forward.
I've always been hesitant to tell you your future.
Well, I always assumed that it involved babies. So
We'd first have to get rid of that curse of yours before we can do that.
I mean, we can have little snakes. And obviously, they are joking.
Now, one thing before I do this prophecy, I want you to make an oath to me that when my father and my aunt and my grandfather are defeated, you will return to me. Please promise me this.
I promise you.
Alright. She looks into your eyes. As she, let's see, the vanished one. You are their last remaining original Dragon Lord. But others have taken over this title, fake dragon lords, empowered by the titans themselves, no less. You must vanquish these dragon lords and rebuild the order of the dragon lords. To do this, you must go to the tomb of Xander and claim the crown of the dragon lords. And return your original regalia that was lost.
So at this point, you start seeing Xenon start flop sweating and basically like just sit down and start having a panic attack. And not because of what she said. Not because of what she said. It was like, did I jump off a flying rug and bite a woman in the face? It's like, and then he just starts repeating all the dumb shit he's done that has turned out very well in the last few days.
She sits next to you and like gives you a hug and like, yes you did, and it looked amazing. You are amazing.
I'm a scribe. I've been fighting people like I'm freaking psionic knight or something. I don't.
You're the most wonderful and amazing person I know. And if someone is going to lead the new dragon lords and teach them how to be proper dragon lords, it should be you. I don't know anyone more worthy than you.
Okay. Oh, all right. Yes. Great. Yeah. I just need to lead against a bunch of immortal titans.
Find people worthy of becoming dragon lords. Teach them. Make sure they don't make the mistakes of the older dragon lords.
Don't be assholes.
Lords. Beat the fake dragon lords. Take the crown of the dragon lords. And all will be well. I have full faith in that you can do this. If no one else can do it, I'm very certain. If there's one person I would entrust the world to, it would be you. You are the greatest there ever was.
And from what you just said, ever will be. I will say this. Iris and Everine did very well. I don't completely understand either one of them, but they both did very well during this. So I think we have already started to find 2 new good dragon lords.
Doesn't a dragon lord need like a pet dragon?
Yeah, we'll deal with that later.
Definitely. First, complete the 3 tasks I gave you. If you manage to accomplish your destiny along the way, that would certainly be helpful. Kyra mentions, I know where one of the things is that we're looking for.
Of course you do.
Oh.
Yes, the dragon horn that you're supposed to drink from is at the Dragon Shrine of the 5 in Astoria.
Dragon Shrine of the 5 in Astoria.
So, we could travel to there after this, but I think we all need a good night's rest. And I need to spread this story about you guys saving the Oracle from the foul clutches of Helica and the Order of Sidon.
Kyra, one thing. You can, well, except for turning the guy into stone, you can pretty much just tell people the truth about this one. You don't need to embellish. We did some pretty horrible things up there.
Yeah, that's why you embellish it to clean it up in case kids hear it. God.
No, that's why you reduce it. And how are you going to embellish a Medusa jumping off of a flying carpet, and striking someone's eyes out, and you throwing chakrams around murdering people left and right. 2 people at a time. I think. That doesn't need embellishment.
You pick up how evil the people are and stuff like that. So it seems less cruel or whatever.
Yes. Okay. Oh, my dear, could we do one? Could we ask a boon of you?
That depends on the boon. But I
Could
would
we
do anything in my power for you.
could we possibly borrow Shag? It would make our journey much easier.
I can ask him.
You just see Xenon do like a big thumbs up at Shag and a goofy grin.
Go ahead, make a persuasion check. That's perception. Oh wait, no, I didn't roll yet. My bad. Sorry. Shag could bring you guys to Astoria real quick. That's no problem. But then he would be returning to me. He gets really cranky when he's not here.
These waters are calming.
And now the water isn't boiling anymore. It's actually very sweet in here.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, did I jump into the boiling water to get the hag?
No.
Okay.
That's what the flying carpet did. It basically flew above the water so that there was more space to move.
Nice.
Yeah.
But I think today we should rest, as you tomorrow have a travel to Astoria.
Yes.
Come with me, my love. She grabs your hand.
And drags me into another room. It's like, I'll see you tomorrow. Someone get the Gatorade. I'm going to be dehydrated.
Brings you to our special bed chamber. And Iris says, Evra, you can follow me upstairs for your bed chamber.
Cool. What's Gatorade?
I don't ask questions about the Oracle's private life.
No. So they have a potion, a revivifying potion that keeps you perky, one way or the other. He called it Gatorade because it's made out of gators.
So with that, you guys earn level 4.
And
end the session here, and I say chapter 1 completed.
Hell yeah.
Woohoo!